Oh, really?
Yeah,
I
I
just got off. I played like 3 hours of a game. I played 3 hours of some stream time, so it was good.
what are you on Twitch?
I am. What's your Twitch, my man?
If you look up next to my name, that is my Twitch name.
A zombie apocalypse.
It's a zombie apocalypse. I had to spell
A
it.
zombie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
Okay.
zombie
Okay. Let me
apocalypse. I had to spell it.
get that going then, my man.
Yeah, I'm
If
also on YouTube as well, if that's easier for you.
same here. I don't have a whole lot on YouTube right now. I'm trying to figure that stuff out.
Yeah, I only have 183 subscribers on YouTube. I have like 450 followers on Twitch.
I had to restart my following, so I'm getting back into it.
Yeah.
I had
What's your Twitch? I want to give you a follow real quick. I think I followed
uh
you before. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it.
it's the Lotus Den. So it's now going to be it's more of a collection now of
Yeah,
people.
that's what we do. Me and Jet, we have a podcast together, and that's on a separate YouTube channel than what I have here.
That's what I'm trying to do as well, is get my podcast going.
Yeah, we have one you should totally follow, and I will follow yours as well. I'm actually going to your Twitch right now.
There it is, a zombie apocalypse. Oh, he's live, everybody.
I'm live, yay!
You better tell him hello, motherfuckers.
Hey, the Lotus Den. That's where I'm headed to right now. Go follow him too. He's a streamer as well.
Just getting back into it. I had to restart my stuff because
God,
my
so
old account got glitched and then I couldn't get it back into it. But hey, it's okay.
Lotus.
All one word, lowercase.
Tim, it has been 38 months of epicness and amazingness.
It's a lot of months.
MTG, welcome to
Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I know what it's like starting from scratch, man.
Yeah, now that I'm starting from scratch with the YouTube, I'm going to start posting videos of the stuff that I download from Twitch, put it on the video.
Yeah, I was
see it more.
Are you gonna be editing your videos and stuff too, or are you just doing VOD uploads?
I'm just doing straight up uploads right now because I'm running off of like a potato.
Oh yeah, no. So like I try to like, and I have just been so busy the last 3 weeks. I haven't streamed in 3 weeks because
Ouch.
the week before my vacation I was just super busy, you know, packing and all this other things and trying to get things under control and stuff like that. And then I had a week on vacation, and then this week I've worked nothing but night shifts. So I usually stream from like 10:30 to like anywhere from 10:30, like from like 12:30 to 2 o'clock in the morning. But I've been working until like 11, 12 o'clock, and I just don't like starting my stream that that late, because if I'm only going to stream for an hour, it's not really worth the time.
Right. I finally got a schedule now. I got a better schedule. I work full time, and during the weekends I have off. So my Friday nights, my Saturday mornings and nights, and my Sundays are pretty much free. So I stream then. But every week, every day besides Tuesday is my stream days.
Okay, that's cool.
So I now start normally at 5:30 to 6:30. Usually it's so I have Monday Night Magic. I have Friday Night Magic.
Sweet.
I have on Wednesdays is RPG nights. So any RPG game, like right now I'm doing Oblivion.
Sweet.
Beautiful game. Thursdays is War is Home, so Hell Let Loose and all the Battlefield games.
Okay.
And on Saturday mornings is Coffee and Oldies. So I play on the original. I do a screen capture of a TV with an old Xbox original, PlayStation 2, an
Nice.
Xbox 360, or a PlayStation 1.
That's
And
pretty freaking cool, man.
I try. Those I'm definitely gonna put on YouTube. Is the oldies and coffee, just
Yeah.
so I can have coffee in the mornings and just stream shit and then put it on YouTube.
Yeah, I might have to start streaming during the day. I don't know how well that's gonna go. Because my boss seems to want to just schedule me nights now instead. So I'll have to adapt.
I think
So,
our
oh,
farmer, I think our farmer playmat guy left.
it would appear to be the case. And it looks like our lobby is broken. So I'm going to make a new one with the same name, okay?
Yeah.
Sweet, sweet, and sweet.
Ta-da!
We got there. No, I'm hoping I can I'm in a pretty sour mood because I saw next week's schedule and I really don't like it. So I'm playing a deck that will hopefully make me in a better mood.
I feel you. Well, so as far as power level goes of anything that I have, since it's a rule 0,
Yes.
okay, so this is my highest deck, which is a Malcolm and Kedis Pirates. This kind of goes in hand with that
Mm-hmm.
in a sense. I have human attrition, but all three of these are falling in the category of like high 7 to CDH or
I
close to
really
high
need
power.
to I really need to upgrade my Windgrace deck to be CEDH.
And these two here are within like the 7-6.
I have a trouble believing the first sliver is a 7.
Well, it's not. It doesn't have infinites. It doesn't combo out. It's easily manageable because sure it is the slivers, but it's the most synergistic deck I have besides this one. But of course, it's no combos, no infinites, no mana crits, none of that kind of stuff in it. This one does, but of course it's spiders, and she is not like the greatest commander as the commander.
I think Shalab is a really cool deck idea. I've never built it, but I think it's a cool deck idea. So let me give you a rundown of what my deck does, and you can kind of figure it out. So this deck I would say is pretty powerful. There's a lot of powerful cards, but this deck has I will only win with one card. Period.
Okay.
It is a surprise what the card is, but if you look closely at my playmat, you can actually see the win con right there. So lot of powerful cards, like, but it's got only one goal in mind. It will let you do what you want to do. Just leave me alone. It has things in here that says, "Hey, leave me alone," and that's about it. But it's very powerful, and it can kill everyone out of nowhere.
Right.
So
yeah,
okay.
Both Zombie and I play what we would consider to be high-powered casual. Like we're not playing fast mana or a lot of, not an overburdening amount of tutors or anything. So 7 to 8 range almost all of the time. So
okay.
Higher power is definitely encouraged.
yes.
Right. Okay. So I'll put these up. I'll put these two up. So the only thing that's left now is Pirate's Booty.
I would be interested to see how your Gishath does, because my Gishath deck needs adjusting, and it would be good to see one in action to be like, oh, I want that card.
Mine is basically what you would think it is. Throw prehistoric stompers out on the field.
All right, what do you got going on, George?
I'm gonna play Ultra Magnus.
Sounds fun. I don't know what that card does.
He's basically Naya Kalia, but for artifact creatures.
Interesting.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And I love the deck you picked. I haven't seen that deck in forever, Tim. I'm excited
Yeah,
to see
look,
it.
I got the alt art.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Hoping that helps. Oh, that makes me look really weird. God damn it.
You look like you're in hell now.
Believe me, I am.
It's shiny too, but you can't really tell.
There we go. I just had to brighten the light up in front of me. I am still a little red. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's because I've been outside a lot lately.
Yeah, I'll keep this hand.
Oh, I haven't even looked yet. Oh, we should rearrange player order. 1, 2, 3. Seriously, every time I'm in last.
I always go 1, 2, 3, crunch.
This hand is fine. I guess I'll keep it. Ugh.
I'm gonna attempt it, and we'll see.
Yeah, this hand's not great, but it has stuff. This hand is actually like has one really expensive card in it. And I can't wait to show you guys. But who knows if I'll be able to. I only have 3 colors. I lied, I only have 2 colors. Okay. So is everyone real quick before we get started. Everyone's okay with me recording and
yeah,
and editing and putting on YouTube? I'll make sure you guys look completely awful.
Oh, you can call me a son of a bitch, and I'll smile.
No, I'm just kidding. So basically what I do with the editing is I just kind of like zoom into your playmat as it's your turn, and then when it goes to combat, it zooms out to everyone's, and then cards show up on the screen. So, and then I cut out like if there's a moment where someone's doing a lot of thinking and there's not a whole lot of conversation going on, I'll cut those bits out too.
You'll just cut it out.
Yeah.
I gotta learn editing better. I'm sad.
It's not hard once you figure it out, but it is very daunting to get started.
Yeah.
I should put my YouTube chat
up. Do you want us to, during everything, you want us to like during our turn say what our
yeah, if you could just like no so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have a crazy YouTube introduction. You'll know it when you hear it, and then Tim will do a good example of what we're expecting. So he'll just introduce himself, he'll introduce his deck, kind of what his deck is doing, and that's about it. Is everyone okay with doing that as well, or?
Oh, definitely, yeah. Okay.
Alrighty. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of appropriate ages, welcome to another episode of Commander with Randos, and let's hope it's a good one, because I need it. Tim, what do you got going for us?
I'm Generax. You can call me Tim. Today I'm playing Hidetsugu and Kairi, so this is Demir kind of looping. The commander brainstorms when it enters and plays the top card off my library when it dies, so it abuses that over and over and over. I don't play extra turns or anything that's really, really unfun to play. Well, some things are going to be unfun for my opponents, but the goal here is to just cast the most expensive spells I can find and kill everybody very quickly with them.
Sweet.
Okay. Hi, it's your boy Jen here, Jen Lotus, host of the Lotus Den. I will be playing Gishath. Basically the same. Basically, is the card tells what the deck is. It's big stompy dinosaurs, and if I swing with it, I'm going to ask if it's edible.
My name is George, also known as North Remembers. My commander is Ultra Magnus Tactician. Basically, I want to his backside allows attacking artifact creatures indestructible, or he gives them indestructible. And when he's on his face side, he's basically a Naya Kalia but with artifact creatures.
So what you're saying is when he's on his backside, he's twerking, right?
Back that ass up. Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm a zombie apocalypse. We're playing a classic. It's an oldie but a goodie. We're playing Garth One-Eyed. If you're a fan of the channel, you know what this deck will do. I will say there's very powerful cards in it. It will win with only one card. And let me live so you can see it happen.
Yeah.
That's all I ask. So, Tim, I think introductions are done. I think we're good to get this party started.
All right, let's do it. I'll draw a card because that's what you do at the beginning of the turn. I'm going to play a Watery Grave tapped and then pass.
Look at him having all his colors on turn one.
Yeah.
Draw, return, because you're supposed to. I'm going to play an exotic hooker.
Nice.
Tap the exotic hooker for a soul ring.
Public enemy number one.
Ooh, baby. Pass turn.
Draw, because it's the first thing you're supposed to do. I guess I'm going to be public enemy number 2, because I'm also going to play an exotic orchard and tap it for a soul ring.
Stop it. How?
All
Get
right,
some help.
All right, Soul Ring. Come on, Soul Ring. Come on, Soul Ring.
Top deck it.
Am I being punked?
You're probably being punked right now.
Yeah, right.
Where's Ashton Kutcher?
Where's
All right. Well, this makes me feel better about my life choices. But it's not a Soul Ring. We're gonna play this Meowton and just pass the turn.
Hooray. I'll untap. I'll draw my
Sure.
card.
I am on.
Turn. Oh shoot.
Yeah, I'm always afraid to hit spacebar because that's the stop record
I figured
button.
I'd do it for you. I knew that was the case. I'm gonna play this Seagate Reborn. I'm not gonna pay the 3. I will have that enter tapped and passed.
Tappy taps. Draw for turn. Ooh, baby. Just what I wanted. I'll play a Florass. Tapping that and that. I will play a Knight of the Stampede. Dinosaur spells cost 2 less.
Is it
Best.
dinosaur spells you control cost?
I control, yeah. I cast.
Dang. You never know. I might have a dinosaur or 2 in here. I don't think I do.
I'm going to let Jin's exotic orchard play or tap for all of his colors.
Well, it's for whatever I have on the field.
Go on, Blazer. I'm
And
talking
opponents
to you.
can produce,
That was
so the
rude.
only thing I can produce is a green.
Well, so your exotic orchard can tap for blue, black, red, and white.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that's
And
right.
and
Duh.
green.
And green, yeah, because of that, yeah.
I passed the turn. I have nothing else.
Oh, sweet. Okay, I'm definitely liking my choices a lot more than I was earlier. So we're gonna spice things up a bit. We're gonna play a Underground Sea here. And because I don't feel like thinking too hard, we're gonna play a Liquid Metal Torque. And then pass the turn.
All right, I'll draw for turn. Boy, we're taking the slow way around. I'm gonna play a Contaminated Aquifer, which also enters tapped, and that's it. Pass.
Tappy taps. Draw for turn. I'll play a Sundown Pass, so it'll come in untapped because I control 2 or more other lands. We will tap for 1. I will play a Scytheclaw Raptor. Which is whenever a player casts a spell, if it's not their turn, Scytheclaw Raptor deals 4 damage to them. green, and 2. I'll play the Somber Wild Sage. And I will pass turn.
What if I could draw?
Why does it have to say any one color? That's just mean.
Yeah, it makes no sense. Why can't it be 3 colors? But I think it's because it's mainly meant for like
Play a
mono
play?
green, like mono green stuff, mainly like for elves or some shit.
Even though it's a human druid.
Exactly, right? It's for druids. Elves can be druids.
I will tap for my colors.
Hey, Obsidian Lord, how are you?
And I will cast my commander for his more than meets the eye cost. And he has haste, but I don't. Ask her. Let's send Ultra Magnus to Jin. He's a 4/7.
I'll take 4.
And I will pass the turn.
Attacking creatures you can control gain indestructible until end of turn. Those creatures have a total power of 8. Switch it. Got it. Okay. Cool. Alrighty. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. We're gonna go ahead and draw my card for turn. I love this card.
And I thought we were kindred spirits, George. We had an exotic orchard and a soul ring together.
Alright.
You bastard.
You can only do one.
There can be only one. Yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna play a tap Godless Shrine. And I'm gonna play this really expensive demonic tutor. And look for a card.
It only costs 2. It's not that expensive.
Yeah, it only costs $200 to buy.
Quick, I'll
Like,
pay you.
all right, humble brag.
Anyway, that's it for me, and I'll pass.
He's getting his 1 card, everybody.
I don't know what the card is, but I'm gonna get it when
My
I.
land for turn is Clearwater Pathway. And I think let's just do I want to be the threat? It's not, I guess I don't think this makes me the threat, but nobody's gonna like it. I'm gonna play Shielder the Apocalypse.
Love it.
Nice, nice.
So remember, whenever you draw a card, you lose 2 life.
Nice, nice.
And I'm gonna pass.
With that beautiful death touch. Draw my card. Tap my 2. Okay. Play.
I really don't know what I want.
Play a bright light. We will go ahead and we will tap for red, white, green, and that. We will play the Toothy Grin. And I will go to Wombi Bats. You have no tap. You have nothing on the no defense, George. You hit me a little bit. So I'll take a little off the top there, my friend, for
A
7.
7.
7.
What I want.
After that connects. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. What we got? Oh, there goes a Mana Crypt. Ooh, beautiful. Well, we got a Galta and Mavrin, and a Thrashing Rotodon. The rest will go at the bottom.
Oh boy.
So I can make like 12 vampires, or I can make a 12-12. Not right now. Yeah. And yeah, you come at me again. Come at me again, George. I got something for it. It's only when it attacks, right? It gets indestructible.
Mhm.
Yes.
I'll go ahead and tap one, and I'll pop your commander with the thrashing Roston. I'll pass after that.
Oh, it's an artifact. Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's an artifact, so it's like, might as well.
Untappity tap. Draw.
Remember to take 2 for the draw.
Yep, gotta take the 2. Sad face.
Let's go ahead and play Temple of Plenty, Scry. That's a card. I'll leave it on top. I don't want. Okay. Let's just then.
Yeah, I definitely made the wrong choice.
1, 2.
And you spent a lot of time thinking about it.
Yeah, and I mean, my choice is fine. Yeah, I made the wrong choice.
I'm gonna play Alibu Ancient Witness. Other artifacts I control, other artifact creatures I control have haste.
Nice.
And he does some other stuff, but that's not until later. Passenger.
All we know is he's a hasty boy.
No, he gives other artifact creatures, so he is not actually.
Okay. I'm gonna take 2. We're drawing a card. We're gonna play a plateau. Seriously, I made some really poor choices in my life.
And today was one of them, I guess.
Yeah. I'll play Ristic Study,
Oh, nice.
and then I'll pass the turn. So this one was the Liquid Metal Torque was signed by trying to think of his name. He's one of the people from EDH Rack cast.
Oh yeah.
It's the youngest of the 3. And I'm trying to think who signed. I have so many signatures in here. Like Teferi signed my Garth One-Eyed. Someone from Load It Ready Run signed my Fake Black Lotus. Jonathan Suarez signed my Disenchant.
I'm gonna play a Temple of Deceit and scry one.
Such deceit.
Yeah. You have no idea. I am gonna put that on bottom. Ah, boy. I don't love where we're at here. I don't think I have great options. So I'm just going to pass.
The best thing is I will never attack you because of the death touch.
Yeah, I mean, maybe once everybody else is dead, you might.
I guess so. Yeah, I guess so. That does something, but not what I want. We'll do 3 white. And then we'll do the exotic orchard for 1. So that'd be 4 total.
Did you take your 2 for drawing?
Pat. There we go.
Yep.
Let me count this out properly. So 2. So it'd be 3. That would be 3 total. All right, so 3 white. This just goes up there. Temple Altasaur.
Love that card. Would you like to play 1 for that?
Yes.
But I would take 2 damage. You don't want to damage?
You know what? Just because you said I'll take the 2, Jack. Go ahead, get your card. Get your card, man.
Yay! I'll take 2.
Wrist extending and children, the perfect combination.
To be fair, I picked this before. Well, I wouldn't have known about your Shieldred when I was picking this card, so I couldn't let your Shieldred sway my decision.
I'm gonna play Territorial Hammer Skull.
Lorax Vitamin Me?
That's vitamin E right there.
I will have to take a look at that Lorax Vitamin meme.
All right. That's about as far as I'll go for combat or for plays because I ain't got nothing else better. Do I have anything I can do? Yeah. 2 green and 3 because of the -2. I'll play the Verdant Sun's Avatar.
That's a good one. Hey, did you pay the 1 for that?
Nope. Go for it. I'll
Yay.
gain 5 life.
You know, I love how I only have 1 blue here, and in my hand I have 2 blue, 2 blue, 3 blue.
Perfect.
We'll go to Wompy Bats. I will swing Gishath at a zombie.
You sure you want to do that?
What do you got for? You got for?
I mean, all I'm going to do is put Sadness on the stack. I don't.
Get him. Get him.
I got more coming. Not to you. So I'll swing my Galta and Maverin at George. Gishath at a zombie. Attack trigger with Galta. I will make a 12/12 attacking dinosaur creature token going with trample going towards Tim.
Mm-hmm.
And those will be my attacks.
Any blocks?
Galta and Maverick has trample, right?
It does. The only thing I'll ask if you throw something in front of it is it edible?
I'm just gonna block it with my face.
I too am gonna block it with my face.
Straight headbutts. I love it.
I am also not going to assign blockers.
You don't want to lose that shield. Okay. Damage. After damage is dealt, Gishath will trigger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I do gain 12 life because of the Verdant Sun's Avatar trigger. 6, 8, 9, 12. Oh my god. So how bad do you want it to be?
I mean, make it as bad as possible because
that's the only really that's the only non-land, non-creature card.
Anyone got a board wipe?
We got a Tarash, Billing Allosaur, the Pugnacious Hammer Skull, Zatalpa Primal Dawn, Trapjaw Tyrant, and Zakama Primal Calamity.
That's some pretty good cards.
Okay. I need to put some stuff down.
I can only get rid of one thing.
We got 10, so 59.
You're gonna get a lot of life.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is what I got.
That's all. Jeez, come on.
Yeah, go ahead,
Do
Stormblood.
something on your turn.
I understand. I understand the pain and patience. I appreciate it. Pass turn. Someone was like, dinosaur deck. I want to see how good it is.
Hey,
Oh, that's for the bet.
it's doing things because I'm drawing the wrong half of my deck.
Oh, wait, I
Yeah,
used
because
that.
no one interacted with Gishath. This is what happens when Gishath is left to itself.
I mean, also turn 1 Soul Rings can do things like this.
True.
Yes, yeah.
So
Soul
George,
Ring
what are you
and
doing?
It makes dinos cheaper.
To be
Yes,
fair,
already.
it's always I pulled that and I was like, that's the only reason why I even kept the hand is because
Yeah.
of the
I'm
Stampede
gonna,
and the
I'm
Somber.
gonna play a Slagwood Bridge. And then I'll pay a white, and I will try to pass to exile. Yeah.
Sure. I'm okay with that because I can just pull it back out again. It's perfectly fine.
I don't know if Gishath is their best choice.
Well,
Because Gishath he's just going to cast it again. So I mean, if he's willing to listen to, I think Zatulpa is kind of scary because his mana just does scary things.
or Galta and Mavrin, that's pretty scary.
Or Galta and Mavra is just a really big
I
creature.
also have Zakama. I also have the Tarask, which also can.
I meant not
fight
Zatulpa.
somebody.
I meant Sukama.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Zakama's
actually, let's pass to exile Zakama instead.
okay because that's
he just
because I can destroy. I'll be able to destroy everyone's enchantments.
Right.
So.
He fucks up.
No, my enchantments.
Oh, do I get? I get
A land. Yep.
Yeah.
You get a basic. Yeah.
Perfect. That's what I want.
Did you pay 1 for that?
His Ristic Study.
Oh, for the Ristic Study. No, go ahead.
Cool. I'm trying to draw answers.
Take his damage.
Oh yeah, I forgot to take my damage. Okay, I'm gonna tap 3, or tap 4 for Duretti, Scrap Savant.
Love to ready.
+2, because hopefully I get a Blasphemous Act.
Yeah, you're right, Stormblazer. The best way to get rid of Gishath is turn it into a forest. Or entrap it in a moon or something.
Okay, so
is that the chat?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, chat. I was told to play it.
No, we're here
I'm
for
gonna
it. We're here for it.
discard Brilliant Restoration and a Rogue's Passage.
Oh, did you pay 1 for Duretti?
No.
Bam, take 2.
Well, I'm a pro at taking 2.
Yeah, shit. I have nothing after that. I pass the turn.
We're gonna draw. Okay. I think it's a little late for the 1 card that I want to play. We're gonna shock ourselves and take 2. God, I hate only doing 1 thing a turn.
I feel the pain.
Do you though?
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Mirage Mirror. And that's it.
Your end step. I'm gonna cast Brainstorm.
Wow.
And yes, I'm gonna pay the 1.
Okay. Aw, gee, thanks.
I had to throw my 2 cents in. Because Gishath loves everybody.
Does he though?
Yeah, totally.
Oh, I had to discard a hand size. I'm sorry, folks.
Um,
I'll discard this clifftop retreat.
just make sure if you're playing anything that's instant or anything like that on someone else's turn besides mine, don't forget the 4 damage. Just that's
Okay.
FYI.
I will gain 6 and take 4.
Because that's if it's not their turn, that's the thing. If
Right.
it's not their turn,
Right. I did that on his end step.
got you. Yeah.
So I definitely triggered it. Okay, and then I'm going to go to my turn. I'm going to draw my card and gain 2 more. And then I'm going to play Darkwater Catacomb as my land for turn 5, and I will play my commander, Hidetsugu and Kairi. When it enters the battlefield, I'm going to brainstorm again.
Tim, you know what I'm going to ask, right?
Oh, shoot. I actually am not. I am not going to pay the 1 this time.
Ouch!
Yep. 1, 2, 3, and we're going to go back. Like this. Hold on, that might not be right. Yeah, that's right. Okay, I'll gain 6 more for that brainstorm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that is it for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I exactly 7 in hand, so I don't have to discard.
All right. All right. Let's. I need to clean up this fucking mess.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's fine. This is fine. He's only 92 life. No worries.
Just a little 92 life. There's nothing wrong with that, right?
Yeah, just a small amount of 92 life. That's good.
Draw my card. That is damn near atrocious.
Oh, stop. Oh, stop.
Green. That and 1. We will do Regisaur Alpha, pay the 1. No, we don't. We ain't gotta pay the 1.
Ooh, didn't pay the 1.
It's true, he didn't pay the 1.
Burn
Okay.
him out. Taking it.
I'm taking it.
We'll tap for 3 green. I need to do stuff 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3 because of the trigger on that. Just put that there. That there. So I got 3, 3, 3 green, and 1, 2. We will play the last card in hand. This will be a Thundering Spineback. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will not pay the 1.
I think I'm okay.
Dinosaurs I control get +1. Other dinosaurs I control get +1/+1. Delicious. We'll go to combats.
Really?
Just a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah, it's moving right through combat then. We get it.
Yeah, just gotta go straight.
I
to
know the
combat.
board's so gummed up.
Yeah, second main phase.
I'm gonna pact and negation your combat face.
I feel that. I feel that. Oh man. After what I see, I feel that. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna send these 4 things over at Tim. There's going to be a couple triggers added to it. One of them is the Territorial Hammer Skull is going to tap down your shield.
Declare all your attackers first, and then we'll do all the triggers.
Got you. All right, yeah, you got a point. All right, so The 12-12 and Gishath will go towards a zombie. And these 5 things will go towards George.
Okay, so declare your targets for your attack triggers.
All right, so we have. So now I actually have something else I got. So on the attacks, we'll go. Territorial Hammer Skull will trigger. Tap down Shieldred.
Mm-hmm.
Tarask will trigger. Fight your commander. Then Galton Maven will trigger. I will create a 12-12 going towards zombie, along with the 12 other 12-12 and Gishath itself. And the only other things that are going towards George is the 5, the 4-6, a 4-4, a 7-7, a 6-6, and a 5-4. So these will actually be 2 13-13s, 2 13-13s, a 11-11, 13-13, and a goddamn. I'm so lost in the sauce. It's enough to kill everybody.
Well, I mean, I have responses.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Just
So sorry. What's the thing that's doing the fighting? I heard you say it, but I can't see it.
it's the Tarask itself.
I can't.
This guy.
Why can I not find this card? Can you spell it for me?
The space TARRASQUE.
That's it. Yep, I got it. Yeah. All right. So he's a 10-10, has haste and award.
He's an 11-11 because of the
Sure.
Thunder.
Okay. So he's an 11-11 that's going to fight Hidetsugu and Kairi.
Yes.
Okay. So going through priority, George, do you have any effects before we resolve these triggers?
No effects.
Zombie.
Before the triggers resolve, no.
Okay. I am going to. I am going to. And no, I can't pay the 1. I'm going to cast Undying Evil on my commander.
When
Sadly,
it dies, it'll come back.
I
Yep.
can't afford to draw a card right now, Tim.
Okay. So then the tap down effect happens.
You do take 4.
I do take 4 because I cast a spell. And then the fight happens.
Oh, I think I'm dead out of the way.
So
You'll be taking.
on that wait, we got to resolve all this first. I
Yeah, we
promise.
got. We got priorities.
All right,
still.
so when Hidetsugu dies, I'm going to reveal the top card of my library and cast it. Reach the multiverse.
Which will be another.
Oh,
4.
that's great. Matthias, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Zombie Horde. You just got into a crazy thing.
Everybody mill 10 cards, and I'm going to reanimate a creature from everybody's graveyards.
10, right?
Yep.
You have a clever impersonator and a silent arbiter from my graveyard.
You have a hulking raptor, a Galta primal hunger, a bonehorde Zagosaur, and a Tyrannix Rex.
Oh, the Tyrannix Rex. Oh my god. How big is that? I forget.
It's an 8/8. 8/8 with spell cannot be countered, trample, ward 4, and haste, and toxic 4.
Right.
That is a good time to jump into this game is when someone's casting Breach to Multiverse off of his commander dying.
Okay.
Did you take the you did take the extra 4. Yeah, you did. You took the extra 4.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you're gonna want my clever impersonator.
I don't. Well, my commander's not on the battlefield right now, so it's not as impactful as you think it might be. Yeah, let me see.
Well, Silent
So
Arbiter
that's-
would just kill us all.
Why?
Because only one creature could block, yeah.
can block. Yeah. Okay, so put those cards onto the battlefield under your control. So Clever Impersonator reads.
It enters as a copy of a non-land permanent on the battlefield.
So if it comes in at the same time as something else,
It will not.
It can't pick something that's
not on the field
right
while it's resolving.
Correct.
But it can get anything.
It can get any non-land permanent.
Okay, so I can copy another creature. So yes, I'll take the Clever Impersonator and I'll just copy something else. I think I'm actually gonna take Galta. Because it's a 12/12, right?
True. And everything of mine only takes 1 damage.
I'm just trying not to die.
You'll probably die.
I don't know. He's gonna have a lot of blockers.
I'm gonna have a lot of blockers. So okay, Galta from you. George, tell me what you milled.
Ratchet Field Medic, Traxxas, Scourge of Krug, Bosch Iron Golem, Prowl Stoic Strategist, and a Steel Seraph.
Okay, just to make it, this may not be optimal, but I'm gonna take Bosch. I'm gonna take Galta. I'm gonna take the Clever Impersonator and copy Zatalpa with it. Zatalpa's a what?
A 4/8.
4/8. 4/8 keyword soup. My Glasspool Mimic is going to be Shieldred. And then I'm going to resolve Hinetsugu coming back. Which is going to brainstorm and give me 6 more life. And then we can move to blocks.
I have something before blockers are declared then.
Then I have no effects during declared blockers stage.
I still think the math works out that I'm dead, but
Oh, so Breach the Multiverse also did 7 damage to somebody's face, so I think I'm going to throw that at you, Jin, because I'm pretty sure you're killing everybody else anyway, so take 7, please. All right, so George, do you have blocks?
well, I have something before blocks.
Go ahead.
This is just going to copy the biggest creature out there, which I think is a 12/12. Right?
Yep.
That's it.
And then I guess before I die, I'll take out the 5/4 that's killing me.
It won't kill it because it's only going to take
Right.
1.
Yeah, then there's no point then.
I will block one of your 13/13s with my 12/12,
Yep.
and then I'll proceed to die.
Yeah, because there's another 12. There's another 13/13 and
Yeah.
Gishath coming at you,
Yeah.
which is an 8/6 or 8/7. And then now
so
for your blocks, which will be only the Tarask,
Tarask,
Galton, Mavrin, the Hammer Skull, and Zatalpa.
Okay, so let's see.
which then
So how big is the hammer skull?
it's only a 3/4.
Okay, so I'm gonna put I don't have another thing. Okay, I'm gonna put Shieldred in front of the hammer. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna put Shieldred in front of the hammer skull. I'm gonna put Galta in front of the Tarask.
Okay.
I'm gonna put Zatalpa in front of Zatalpa.
Okay.
And I'm gonna let Galta through.
All right. So here's what's going to happen. The only thing that you'll be taking, since everything is still added up to +1/+1 added to it, you're going to take
2 from Zatalpa. Does a total of 10.
A total of 10. So 2 total. Then you'll take 13 from the Galta and Maven.
So 15 total. Yep. 23.
And, then Gishath happened to a zombie.
Yep.
So I will get to look at 8. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, really? Look what my top card was.
What was it?
Blasphemous Axe.
Blasphemous Axe. Does his thing stop combat damage or just all damage?
It stops all damage.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter.
We'll have a Silverclad Ferocidon and a Waking Sun's Avatar.
No, I had a Mishra of the Mind Cage in my hand, and I was hoping that I could cast that next turn and make all your creatures really, really small. Because, your, what was your Clever Impersonator?
My Clever Impersonator is Zatalpa.
So your Zatalpa's gone now.
Yeah,
What?
the stuff that
I died.
stuff that y'all had.
Because it was,
Yeah,
no, I got it. Because it was your Clever Impersonator.
Yeah,
Actually,
so
both.
Bosch is gone too.
Bosch is gone too.
all right. So I still have some stuff to block with from here on out, at least.
Oh,
That isn't really how I win, so you're probably okay there. I'm not
Alright.
sure that I play with
Oh,
them.
did you, George? Did you block anything?
it wouldn't have died anyway.
But it matters.
It matters. I wanted
Oh.
to know if he blocked anything.
No, he said
Did
he
you
didn't.
No,
Okay.
I decided not to block anything.
Okay, because there's a thing of there's 2 triggers of if it's dealt damage or any damage, it gets to do certain things. All right, but now when this is dealt damage, everyone will have to sacrifice a permanent. And I'll pass my turn.
Okay. I'm gonna press X really hard a whole bunch of times not to die.
You know, it didn't work for me.
Jam that X button. Yeah. I'm gonna draw my card. Gain 2 life. I knew what it was going to be, and I don't think there's a way out of this for me.
Just get your commander's trigger like 1,000 times. You'll be all right.
I don't have all the pieces to do that.
Well, what were you thinking, Tim?
Yeah. See, this land doesn't even enter untapped anymore because everyone's dead.
That's disappointing.
Sure is. I am
Oh,
just
yeah.
gonna
7,
call
8,
it.
1, 2, 3,
You got it.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
GG's.
The GG's. There's nothing for me to do.
I would have, I had 111 life after that because of these 2.
It turns out when you leave Gishath untouched, Gishath does nasty things.
Amazing. Does amazing things.
Well, I'm playing this deck again because I need to have a good day.
What'd you think of the dinosaurs, at least, since you're
It was pretty solid. I mean, you have some really good creatures, obviously. It's not too much different than mine. I don't think. You just have more of the more updated dinosaurs than I have.
These are all mainly all of these are the
Yeah.
old dinosaurs.
Yeah, that
These are-
seemed just like yours.
Yeah.
actually, but-
The only new
Yeah.
things I have is the hulking raptor.
Oh, I haven't really updated it since before Rivals of Ixalan. So like I don't have any of those.
Oh, you do have Tyrannix Rex. Oh, you see, yeah, hulking raptors in there, Bonehorn Dracosaur.
Yeah.
you do have some updates that he doesn't have.
I do have some updates, but they're not like fully.
No, they're not.
There's a bunch of like the old originals from way
Yeah.
back when.
Yeah, it's
This
very
was-
similar to what I got.
Little side story. This is the first deck I ever bought. I bought it out of a what's it called? Off of eBay because I started like 9 years ago,
Hmm.
and this was my first deck, and I've been updating it ever since.
That's fair.
And it was the only deck that I would ever really play with and trust that would get the job done.
Yeah.
Rakens.
Because at one point it was Atla Polani Infinite Eggs, Sack Infinite Eggs.
I've done
bring out
things like that.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was beautiful.
Ooh, this is perfect. I need newer commanders. It will draw more eyes to my uploaded content in the future.
Right.
But so I will give a little bit of spoilers for the card that wins this deck because I don't know if everyone's sticking around for a second game. But I had it in my opening hand and I didn't get to play it because it's really slow and I was so far away from it. Like I just didn't know what I needed. Like my brain wasn't functioning. I was thinking about getting like a mana doubler of like Heartbeat of Springs, and I'm like, well, that's just gonna make Gishath over here just go even more bonkers than he already has. So I win with this particular card right here. It is Door to Nothingness.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And
That is
it-
something I never would have guessed, but that is something.
And it's signed by everyone from the command zone. So when I kill people with it, and I kill everyone at once with it, like it's the time you see the Door to Nothingness it's already too late for you.
So do you copy the ability?
Or I copy the artifact itself. Yeah,
Got you. Okay.
this deck can make an unnatural amount of mana, and it uses it very well.
As you can tell, I don't need that much mana. I didn't need that much mana for mine.
Well, to be fair, like the reason why you didn't need the mana is because your ramp was just so good for what you had. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
turn
So,
2
let's-
making all your dinos 2 cheaper is, and I mean that's a turn what 3 Gishath, turn 4 Gishath. Like,
That was a turn 4. Usually by the earliest I've ever gotten Gishath out was turn 2, and that's happened once.
yeah, that's a tough
That's a
sell.
spicy meatball.
Oh no, is he leaving? Oh,
No, I'm still here. Let me refresh. It fucked up.
yeah. So the idea is I win with Door to Nothingness. There is like YouTube content on my YouTube channel, the Zombie Apocalypse one, of me taking out a whole table with Door to Nothingness. In fact, my best short is killing everyone with Door to Nothingness.
I'll play a deck that I know I will not win with or get a chance to play with as often. I wanna showcase the Spider Tribal.
I am looking forward to it.
So
It's not great.
Creepy-crawlies,
It's
raccoons.
not great at all, but it is pretty fun to do. Like if let's say Tim, if I hit you with one of my spider tokens and it has Death Touch with Shelob out, I get to kill your creature. I will make a copy of it, but it will lose its creature type, turn into a food, but I will get Shieldred's abilities of it.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Love that. Love it.
I like the idea of Shalab or whatever her name is.
Yeah, Shelob.
But like things like Academy Manufacturer don't work with it because it would just
Right.
be a normal food.
I think it keeps this.
But I feel like I know for a fact I will never win with this deck. But it's just fun to play a bunch of 8-legged freaks.
Good name for the deck.
Wanna
It's
figure
one of my favorite movies.
Oh yeah, because they win. They win with what? Head and Shoulders or something stupid.
Yeah, fucking Head and Shoulders. 'Cause
I'll see what happens with this hand. I guess it's not
you spray
great.
me with bug spray, I'm dead.
Hey, I haven't seen this deck in a while too.
Yeah, I'm trying to round out the color pie here, so
I was thinking blue white, and I couldn't remember what your blue white deck was.
yeah. Here she is. Let it go, y'all.
I need to remake my Brago King Eternal, my Hell to the King deck. That was super hilarious.
Do I want this?
I would
And
blink mirror Battlesphere as many times as I could, make everything just super fast, and then draw till I don't need to draw no more and play Lab Man.
Yeah, my first, my first, well,
No,
first,
I don't-
my first go around at a Azorius commander was a blink deck. I used Yorion, but I just like it was so fiddly to play, and it really, maybe it was just the way that I built it that it just felt like it did a whole lot and didn't really do anything.
it spun its
took a lot
wheels and
of
didn't
game
go anywhere.
actions. Yeah, it took a lot of game actions and didn't really move the game plan forward.
I
it just never
feel like
figured
that's
it out.
just how blink decks work
Yeah.
as a whole.
Like they work or they don't.
No, that's how they work. They're fine, but like it's a whole lot of doing the same thing over and over and over again, and it gets kind of boring.
Right.
All right, I guess I'll keep this 4-land hand.
Mix us up.
Yes.
I'll keep this weird dynamic.
1, 2, 3. Really? God damn!
Bro,
Did you even move?
I did the first time, and then it put me back here, and then it kept me here.
Hi, baby.
Apparently, you do put baby in a corner.
That's funny right there. I don't care who you are.
Yeah. I don't care who you is. So I'm gonna commence to my sadness phase here.
Okay, are we just gonna dive in?
Some need to check their life totals. Jen, I don't think you start the games at 111. And then I'll do the standard YouTube opening thing.
Thanks, Will.
Oh, Mr. Lotus, you mind setting your life total to 40?
Yeah, but I want to start at 11:11. What?
Yeah, no, I'm okay without that. I mean, if it was my Bilbo deck, if it was my Bilbo deck.
I feel like everybody's gonna slap me.
Oh, this deck doesn't attack.
He could have had a birthday party.
Yeah, this deck doesn't attack. You're joking. Anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of appropriate ages, welcome to another episode of Commander with Randos. And we're going to try to do the same thing over again, but not die. Okay, guys? Great game.
I won't kill everybody super quickly this time.
Great game. I'm just hoping not to have a turn 1 Soul Ring by 2 players.
That was still pretty freaking funny.
It was funny, but then I died. And I didn't contribute pretty much anything to the game. So anyway, who do you got, and tell me what you're doing.
Hi, I'm Tim. I sometimes get called Jeterex. This is Hilda of the Icy Crown, which is not a reference to the movie Frozen at all.
Not one bit.
All. Not even a little. So this deck makes a lot of 4/4 elementals and beats people to death with it.
Exciting.
Oh, it taps stuff down too, which I know is super annoying. I apologize in advance, but I'm going to tap all your stuff down.
Hello, my name is George, also known as North Remembers. I'm good playing Bello. It is the precon, but I have upgraded it, so now it has an infinite combo in here.
Okay.
And Basically, he just turns all my big artifacts and enchantments into creatures so I can beat face and draw cards.
As long as he doesn't have a rocket, we're okay. I don't think we're gonna get any copyright infringements. Man, we're just copying all sorts of movies, aren't we?
We are.
We're in
It's
trouble.
just, no, it's
Yeah,
it's just us having remembrance of great things of our generation.
Wait a second.
That's all.
Is this Disney? Wait, who's Garth? Is Garth like Aladdin or something? I don't know. But Aladdin has more than one eye.
No.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Yes,
I think it's got one eye at least. Yeah. Hey everyone. Well, it's your boy Jen here, host of the Lotus Den. I will be playing not dinosaurs, not again. I'm going to be playing Shelob. This is the child of however the fuck you say that last part. This is basically.
Ungoliant.
There we go. Thank you. This is my eight-legged freaks deck. This is a very low-budget deck. Nothing too fancy in it. It's going to be slow regardless because the spiders do take a lot of mana to produce. But yeah, all it does is I hope to fight people with my own creatures, kill them with Death Touch, and create food tokens out of their creatures. That's basically what the deck does.
Now the real question here: did anyone bring a giant vat of Head and Shoulders? This is an old reference that no one will get except like 3 people. And those 3 people are now my best friends.
I mean, I got the perfume,
Sweet, sweet.
but I'm the one creating these things.
So you're not gonna share. Got it. All right, we're gonna play Garth One Eye. Followers of the stream and of the YouTube channel will know what this deck does, but it's a secret. I told you guys. You're just gonna have to pretend I didn't tell you earlier. But it has lots of powerful cards, but those powerful cards are only to do one jank thing, and it's gonna be hilarious if it happens. So Tim, let's go ahead and get this. Let's get this party started.
I'll draw my card for turn. Oh shit. Oh shit.
It's a soul ring, isn't it?
I'm sorry. I just drew it.
But it's not an exotic orchard, so
No, it's a command tower. It's even worse. Bah.
soul ring, soul ring, soul ring.
Draw. Oh shit. Okay. It's not a sword. I'm gonna play a Flagwood Bridge and
Untap, draw. I'm going to play a Florass and pass.
Okay. We're gonna go ahead and draw my soul ring. Not a soul ring. We are gonna crack this marsh flats for a blue black or blue white. I think I want blue white. Yeah, we're gonna get blue white. And then I'll pass the turn. Pew. I said pew.
Alright, I'll draw my card for turn. I will
Remember you.
every time.
Hey, I didn't get it last game, so it's not tap. It's a tundra.
All right, I will play a plains as my land for turn and get get things moving. Here's Hilda of the Icy Crown, and pass.
You know, here's the secret sauce. If you don't have creatures to tap, he can't get stuff. So
exactly.
That is how it is.
big brain play.
Easy.
Play a mountain, tap 2, and I will play a Fanatic of Aronis.
That's a creature.
It is a creature, and I will pass the turn.
Clearly, someone wasn't listening to me.
Draw. I will play a Bog Crotch. Tapping said Bog Crotch. Late game Soul Ring.
Oh my god. You and your damn soul rings.
Play a green and 2. I'll play the Oran Reef Recluse.
Again, a creature. What are you guys doing?
I
Giving me
know, I
stuff
know.
to do. Giving me stuff to do. Giving me stuff to do.
You know, all I'm saying is I don't appreciate it.
Cry if you want to. Cry if you
It is my party, and I'm not playing Bilbo right now.
Oh shit.
We're gonna tap for an arcane signet. We got the Infinity Gauntlet, baby. We'll pass the turn.
We are breaking all sorts of copyrights. Okay.
Well, they're all Disney, so Disney, just send me the letter to cease and
Sponsor
desist.
us. No, just sponsor us.
Ooh, I like that too.
All right, I will play a Scalding Tarn. I will immediately sacrifice and activate it. I am gonna get the old hallowed fountain.
The old.
I'm gonna be very upset with my brother. I don't think he's gonna make it. He complains about me not streaming for 3 weeks straight, and then when I'm streaming,
Wow.
he's not here.
You guys have such a good thing.
That bastard.
I'm gonna play 2 and 2 white, and I'm going to play the worst card ever. It's called Citadel Siege, and I'm gonna name dragons. Beginning of combat on each opponent's turn, tap target creature that player controls.
That means I'm gonna have to use Garth on main phase 1? Tim, stop.
It does mean that. I am going to move to combat and attack zombie with my commander.
Tim, what? I'm hurt.
Violence.
What's the damage?
3. And that's it for me. Go ahead.
Draw. What the heck does that thing, that siege do?
Okay, Citadel Siege reads, I chose dragons, so it reads right now, at the beginning of combat on each opponent's turn, tap target creature that player controls.
Got it. Okay, I will play a forest, tap my Fanatic of Ronus,
Smart.
and 2 more, I guess? Yeah. For a cultivate. And I'll get a forest and a mountain. I'll put the forest in play and I'll put the mountain in play. Forest in my hand. And that is all for now. I pass.
Righteous Fury. Untap. Draw. That gives me nothing. Play another little bog crotch. I'm getting a little stanky over here. You know how it is.
I call him, it's a swamp ass.
I call it swamp ass, bog crotch. It's all the same. I'll play the Swifties.
Those boots are meant for walking. Is that what they're going to do?
All over you, bro.
Me?
Not you.
I feel personally attacked over here. Literally. I took 3 damage.
I'm not going to attack you. What you mean? Only got a 1-3 over here.
Well, it's going to either be tapped or it's doing something. Well, I guess it won't attack.
Shoot it over there anyway, because it needs to be. For reasons. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do. Faster.
Your creature is tapped. You still have to go through. It doesn't target.
Well, I did on my main phase, and then makes it.
Of course it does.
It says target.
Of course it targets.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Tap,
I lied.
Creature.
Look at that. Turns out I'm not good at magic.
You silly goose.
It's been a while, okay? That's my story and I'm sticking to it. We're gonna play a Stomping Ground tapped. And we'll play a Propaganda. Signed by somebody. I don't know who.
Should have kept notes.
I really should have. I feel so stupid for not. Like,
it was so busy though. Like, it
yeah.
was like pandemonium.
And then
you
that's
done?
it for me.
You
Yeah.
sound like Pump Master Flex over there right now.
Well, so okay, so this is like my baby deck, or like I have two like decks that are like who I am. This is one of them, and then the other is my Lord Windgrace. But that deck, I didn't want like that's just its own beast, and it's going to turn into a CDH deck soon enough. But this deck, since it's a more fun, casual kind of thing, I wanted any content creator to sign. Like every time I saw a content creator, I would have them sign a card, and they weren't allowed to sign more than one card at a time. But if I saw them multiple times, I would have them sign a different card. So like all my counter spells are signed by Krim, and it just says nope on all of them. It's hilarious.
All right, I'm gonna play Ghost Quarter as my land for turn. I'm
Spicy.
gonna play Hilda's Crown of Winter,
Wait a second.
which
That
flavor win.
I think Tim just won the game right now.
Flavor win. I'm going to move to combat. Let's see.
Don't do it, Tim.
Other spiders. Well, I don't want to pay the 2 to attack you. So your thing is effective. Your thing is
Yay.
working.
Yay!
I'm gonna move to combat and attack George with my commander.
How dare you?
3 damage, commander damage.
Oh, I'm tracking it all right. I cast nope.
And then I'm gonna pass.
Under of your draw.
What?
Forest. 1, 2, 3. For part 1 of the combo. Aggravated Assault.
That's a good card.
Alright.
Here's part 2 of the combo.
I do not have part 2 of the combo. You're just gonna tap it. I don't want to do it just yet.
I'm just gonna tap it. It's no big deal.
Yeah, and then he's gonna get a 4/4 elemental. Is this really what you want to
I
happen?
mean, I might draw a card.
Mm,
I might not make 4/4s. I don't know.
Aggravated Assault.
Dang. See, they found ways around it immediately. Like, I'm gonna tap your creatures, and they're like, haha, no, you're not.
psych.
Is your turn, Jin?
Seriously, we need to bring psych back out, y'all. All right. It's a thing.
I'll
It's
sit
gonna
there.
happen.
Chomping on my Syrah. Drew me card. No land, sadly, but that's okay.
Don't worry, I got plenty of those in my hand.
Tapping that in 2. I'll play Gift of Paradise onto this forest. Onto this swamp. My bad. Add 2 mana of any one color. Ski Yi. And I will tap that. And that for a obelisk spider.
Bless you.
Thank you. Has reached 1/4 whenever obelisk spider deals combat damage to a creature. Put a -1/1 counter on it. Whenever I put a 1 or more -1/1 counters on a creature, each opponent loses 1 life and I gain 1 life.
Mm-hmm.
You see where this is going now, right?
Spiders. This
No,
is
okay.
actually that's your hidden commander, isn't it? The -1/-1 teams.
A lot of
so-
it's just
So
a lot of
you-
it's just -1, -1.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but your obelisk spider is now tapped.
I mean, he could have done it in his second main phase.
Oh, that's true. Never mind.
I keep forgetting about that thing.
Yeah, he didn't explicitly say it, but I actually would give the pass that you can just, there is a way to do that where you don't have to.
Right.
Oh,
I'll remember next time. I'm sorry. I am sorry.
There won't.
No. Like, actually, so here's the thing. Like you, there is a way for you to do it without happening. So I actually think it's fairer to assume that you do it correctly. And really, like, I'm gonna tap it down anyway with the crown.
Right.
So the difference is it makes me expend resources this way, which is, I don't know. I'm okay with assuming that.
All right. We're gonna play a Taiga. We're gonna go to second main phase. Blue, black, white, red, green. Garth. And then I will pass the turn. Don't do it, Tim. Don't target my stuff. I'll put sadness on the stack. We don't want to see that.
Put sadness on the stack. I want to see it.
You're just so
Go
mean.
balls. Go balls.
Make me have the sadness on the stack.
All right, I am going to activate Hilda's Crown and tap down Garth.
Ah, you would.
It's going to activate Hilda, and I'm actually going to do the Scry 2 draw card.
Okay.
Holy shit. I like both of these. Okay. Yep. I'm gonna put those back. Draw this card. Move to my turn. Draw my card for turn. Play my sad tap land. One, two, three. That just is the same thing. Okay.
I like when you keep saying, Zombie, when you keep saying sadness on the stack, you had a rough week at work. It keeps bringing me back to our meeting, one of our meetings we had, where we are now encouraged to take our PTO because no one is hiring crop dusters to crop dust the fields, so we don't have no maintenance to do.
Oh.
It's getting really bad. It's affecting the aviation companies.
All right, I'm gonna tap 3 and I'm gonna play Solitary Sanctuary. This is an enchantment that when it enters the battlefield, I'm gonna tap target creature in opponent's control and put a stun counter on it, and this will target the spider. So it won't. That stun counter, you know it does.
Yeah.
So when that happens, whenever I tap an untapped creature an opponent controls, I put a +1/+1 counter on a creature I control. That's also going to trigger Hilda, and this time I am going to make a snowman.
Do you want to build a snow?
build a snowman.
Oh my god, Solitary Sanctuary is your damn ice castle you made in the movie. This is so on theme.
What are you
Bro,
talking?
as long as it's not,
No, I'm talking about the movie Killer. What is it? Jack Frost, the Killer Snowman, or whatever.
That's right, Jack
yeah.
Frost. No, what?
No, I forget the name of
Frost, the Michael Keaton movie where he turns into a snowman and tries to win its kids back.
No, I was talking about the one that was
No, the murderous snowman.
the Murder Snowman. Yeah.
Or the one where Martin Short plays Jack Frost, the Santa Claus, 3 or 4. Anyway, moving to combat. Jin, I'm gonna attack you with Hilda this turn.
I do deserve that.
She's now a 4/5.
I deserve
And then I'm
that.
gonna pat. Then I'm gonna
Last
pass.
game, I definitely deserved that.
Well, to be fair, he has attacked everyone once.
True.
Forrest, I'm gonna tap 7.
Ooh. Get it.
For a Wondrous Crucible.
Oh, not a creature. Come on.
I
I can't believe his raccoon deck has been so successful at dodging my taps.
Oh yeah, permanents I control have Ward 2 at beginning of end step, which will be right now. I'm going to mill 2 cards and exile a non-land card at random. I can copy it. So the 2 cards that I got, or that I milled, are a Pyre Wipe Hawk and a Gilded Lotus.
You know, it's funny. We had an episode of the podcast where we talk about Gilded Lotus.
Well, I'm going to have somebody pick a card at random.
Funny thing is like we were talking about how that card just isn't as good as it used to be.
Yeah, it just used to be the bomb. It used to be like it was
Derek,
right what you wanted in the middle of the game.
1, 2, 3.
You're,
Jerex.
Oh, me. 2.
It's a Pyre Hawk. Whenever it attacks, it gets plus X plus O, where X is the mana value among artifacts I control. And whenever I expend 6, gain control of up to 1 target artifact for as long as I control the Hawk.
Whoa.
So I can steal your soul ring, and I'll pass the turn.
Cool.
What soul ring?
do you want to build a soul ring?
Draw. We will play a black. I was supposed to gain 3 life from that thing.
You can also remove your stun counter.
Oh yeah, because
No, it's still tapped, but
stun counter is still kind of fairly new to me.
it's quite all right.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
The way that it works is like whenever something would cause that creature to untap, you remove the stun counter instead.
Right. So like with aggravated assault, if you activated it, it would just remove the stun counter.
So
It would.
4 black in total, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh no! Oh no!
Is that Phyrexian Obliterator?
I knew it. Yes.
I fucking love this card. Oh my god.
I knew it.
You don't see it very often, but when you do, it's fucking delicious.
I'll put my.
I knew it. When you talked about fighting stuff, I'm like, we're gonna see Phyrexian Obliterator.
I love my fight mechanics. Okay, it's what I love. Actually, we'll tap it for that. We'll be able to float an extra. So I didn't read my card better enough. So one to put that on there,
Mhm,
floating
mhm.
the other one, tapping for the green, and I will put another reacher out there. Give it the old reach around, if you will. With a
Oh
snare
my.
spinner.
All right.
Oh
So,
my.
oh my. So you're going to go to combat at some point. So what?
Yeah, this is second main.
All right. So you would have to tap one of your creatures because of the
Which will be this one because it was out already.
Right.
Combat.
Yeah.
And this will come in. This will come in.
the net.
Flip
Yep.
it over.
Okay.
And then same thing.
All right. I want to
Actually,
make sure.
wouldn't he not be able to because this?
It had the boots on it. Yeah, you're right.
So it wouldn't have mattered anyway. The hexproof was still on it. It wouldn't have been able to tap it down.
And the other one was
Then this
already
will come
tapped.
in.
That's right.
Yeah. So then this will come in. I will put the boots on it. Then play this second main ability. Just as for record to everybody in the chat, I'm not going to remember it. I thought I was. I'm not. I'm just going to play everything unless I say I'm going to swing at you, dumbass. It's going to be second main.
Unless if I say I'm going to swing at you, dumbass.
Yeah. For the record, he sequenced all of that perfectly. Okay, nobody's allowed to say.
Yeah, there's going to be no angry YouTube comments whatsoever.
Unless I state I'm going to swing on your dumbass. I am doing this at second main.
All right, untap, upkeep, draw. That's a cool card. It's a shame it's probably going to go bye-bye forever. Main phase 1, we're going to tap this for Black Lotus.
Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why do you need so much mana?
Oh, it's going to get even better. Tap this for green. And tap this, so that's a total of 6. Ugh. We're going to cast Mana Reflections. So everything that I tap mana-wise is doubled.
Oh no.
You love to see it, but hate to watch it.
Yeah, it's one of those days. So we're gonna tap this for blue. So I have 2 blue, 2 red, and 2 doesn't matter. Actually, no. Yeah, so it will be 2 green here. And we will cast Seaborn Muse.
You degenerate.
No, what are you talking about? I don't know what you mean.
You degenerate. Get to untap all your stuff.
I mean, it's not my fault. You didn't put a Seaborn Muse in your reach deck.
Are you sure I don't have one?
I'm going to go to my end phase. Tim, do you have anything before I proceed to the next turn?
Yeah.
Would you like to tap my Seaborn Muse?
No, I think it makes more sense for me to tap other people's stuff down, since, you know, yours is gonna untap.
I mean, it was just...
Although,
You
I'll
can
have multiple
stun.
opportunities to tap your stuff.
It's
You can
you'll have...
stun Garth. Just as FYI, you can stun Garth with a stun counter, and it won't be able to.
I would that I could. I'm actually going to tap down the bird. The
burb?
Fire Swipe Hawk.
You pay the 2.
Oh, that's right. You have ward. I can't target your things. Right.
You just want to do the thing because that's more preferable. Because I'll put negative counters on stuff eventually.
Well, I need to actually tap down something that's not already tapped in order for the effect to trigger. So let's tap down Seaborn Muse just for the sake of making the thing happen. I'm gonna scry 2 and draw 1. I don't know what if I want either of those. Yeah, I'm gonna put 1 on the bottom, 1 on the top, and draw the 1 on the top. And then your good turn's gonna end, and we're both gonna untap.
Sounds great to me.
When I tap down that creature, I should have put another counter here.
When does your Fortress of Solitude trigger?
Whenever I tap an untapped creature an opponent controls.
It's whenever it enters, it puts the stun counter on something.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
I want to fight your snowman.
Please don't.
Please don't.
I had that turn. I had the Phyrexian Obliterator turn 1, and I'm on my first go, and it was like I was waiting for at least something, and I drew that, and I was like, on it. We're good. We're gonna see what happens with this last card in hand.
Man, I have some weird options.
Mm-hmm.
You want to build a snowman with me?
Just attack you with the snowman, see what happens. Fuck around and find out.
Fuck around and find out.
What happens when you run a snowman into a Phyrexian Obliterator? I know what happens.
We all get jiggy with it, and we don't like it.
So, I really like. All right, I'm going for the fun play. You ready?
That's what we like to hear.
3, 4, 5. We're gonna find out if Zombie has a counter. I'm gonna cast Fractured Identity, targeting the Mana Reflection.
Ooh.
I have a response.
Yeah.
You got the zombie.
We're gonna draw.
Oh, you gotta get the Brain Geyser out of the way.
I think so. I could just destroy it. So you can't. Yeah. No, we're going to disenchant it. Disenchant targeting mana reflection.
Yep.
I gotta ask you a question. Do y'all ever play the card telepathy? Because
I hate that card. No, I hate it on spell table.
It's a bitch and a half on spell table, but I do play that card on spell table.
Yeah, so the last time I ran into the card telepathy, everyone wasn't like announcing the cards they were drawing, and like I had interaction in my hand, and since no one was like telling any of the cards, like
Oh,
he
that's
then like
definitely bullshit.
yeah, like he hid the information, and it was like I had to answer, just like, hey, I have this card in my hand, like, because like you expect me to just like see the cards at the bottom of your screen when they're 3/4 of the way cut off anyway. So
Right.
yeah,
So I think from here I just have to pass.
yeah, Tim, that was rude.
I mean, it was only one of the rude things that I could have done. I'm not sure that you could have responded to all of them, but
Only
now that-
one of them.
you could have let us all have mana reflections.
No, I'm okay with that.
I'll play a mountain. Since now I do control a creature with power 4 or greater, Randos taps for 4. I will tap him for 4 green mana. To play Asika's Chariot. Then I will tap.
It's a trap!
For my commander. And I did expend 6, so I am going to take Tim's sword.
I'm sorry, what happened?
He's taking Tim's soul ring.
Sweet.
Wait, so sorry, we got some things to happen before that. So are you moving to combat?
No, not yet.
When does
When you
this?
expend 6, that's what happened. I see. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what steals the soul ring is the expend. I see.
And then I'll just say this copy it was taps. Okay, and then still on my first main phase, I'm gonna tap another 4 for a where is it? I had it for an outpost siege. Naming the cons. Being of upkeep, I can exile top card and play it that turn. Okay, now I'm going to combat.
So you choose the target, right, Tim?
I choose the target, but his
Yeah.
creatures have ward, so I have to decide whether I want to spend 2 mana to tap this guy down.
And I forgot when the Seeker's Chariot enters, I get.
Yeah. I feel like I'm the only person you can attack with that thing, so I think I am going to pay the 2. So I am going to put the Citadel Siege target on the bird. I am going to pay the ward.
The bird. Okay.
Bird is the word.
Are you doing anything with that tap trigger?
I am not.
Okay. Combat. I'm going to swing. I'll swing everything at 10.
Do all of your creatures have haste?
Yes. Bellow gives them haste.
He's a Barty boy.
And on attack, Asika will make another cat.
So the Wondrous Crucible is
They're all
7.
4/4s.
They're all 4/4s.
Indestructible.
Okay. And they're indestructible. I see. Okay. Well, since that's the case, I will just block I will block one thing with my commander and take the other 8.
Okay, and then when they deal combat damage, I get to draw 2 cards. Okay.
Dang.
I will then go to end step, mill 2 cards. It's a mountain.
One of the-
and-
Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
When you go to your end step, I'm going to play a Shivan Dragon.
Okay. And then, so yeah, end step, mill 2 cards of the mountain and a greater good. And so I get to I can copy one of these things at random. And this time, Jin. 1, 2, 3. Pick one.
1.
It is a greater good. Pass the turn.
I did that for you.
You did do that for me.
Alrighty, Stormblazer, have a great rest of your night. Thank you for watching.
That's a card I don't.
Hey,
need.
you untapped your stuff, so do I. Pretty cool, right?
That is pretty cool. Oh, fuck it. We'll see. Temple of the False Gods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess that'll be good. Okay. Well.
Hey, Kayla, Commander MTG, thank you for the raid. Welcome. Welcome. How was your stream?
Do I want to play my commander or do I want to do the other?
I mean, doing things is fun.
Doing things is fun. How, George, what's your biggest
I'm going to
thing?
give you a follow right now, Chaotic Commander.
Right now is my commander because these are only creatures on my turn.
Okay, that's right. And he is a 3/3. Okay, that doesn't really help me none. What about your bird? How big is your bird?
It's a 4/4.
And what's the other thing underneath it?
That's my Matador guy. He's a 1/4.
It's a 1/4. Okay, so and your bird is a 4/4. Okay.
Greater Good's a pretty good card.
True. We're gonna go double green, and that paying the ward 2. I want to play Hunt the Weak. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature I control, which will be the Phyrexian Obliterator, and it will fight your bird. So it'll be a 6/6.
Ah, damn.
In response, I'm going to sacrifice it to the greater good.
Okay. There we go. We
Oh,
got
that's good.
Which means, Tim, you get your Soul Ring back.
Huzzah!
But I
Does
do
it come in
have.
untapped?
It's still tapped.
No, it's
This
still,
is
yeah.
during my main phase, of course.
Slag.
Main phase 1?
Right. This is during my main phase 1.
Word.
Just letting you know.
Motherfucker's gonna attack.
I can still attack,
Get him.
but it was meant for doing that to make him sack 4 things. Screw
He
your
had the
instruct-
sack outlet.
He does. I forget that Greater Good does that, and it kind of sucks. I hate Greater Good because then it's just response triggers at that point. I'll send. You know what? What do you want to tap down, Tim?
What's your smallest thing?
My 1/3, 1/3, 1/4, and you can't attack that.
They're all the same.
They're all
Yeah,
itsy
it's
bitsy spiders, man.
They're spiders, man. If I don't have my
I said
commander out, then it's gonna just be kind of dumb. But eventually, next turn, I'm probably gonna pull out my commander.
I'm going to tap down the one that is furthest to the left on your map. Get
The
it.
snare spinner.
Yep.
which is kind of funny because it gets a +2/+0 whenever it blocks a creature with flying. Whee!
So
Anyway.
I think. Oh, excuse me. I think I am gonna. I'm gonna trigger at that time, and I'm gonna scry and draw, get the trigger off solitary confinement. Maybe I'll make my snowman bigger this time. What do you think?
I mean,
Do you want to build a snowman bigger?
yeah.
Then I'm gonna
I
scry
heard
2 and
I
draw
heard that's
1.
how the song goes.
I scry if I want to. Scry if I want to.
You would scry too if it happened to you. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-bum. That's an
Oh,
old
man.
song.
That
Dude.
actually, yeah. Holy shit.
I mean, if you took those game actions, you would scry too. Clearly, he's not cheating.
I'm gonna
Um,
put both of those on the bottom and draw a card. I'm done doing things.
I should feel like I should swing something, but I'm not going to. I'll just pass turn. I'm going to wait till I can get my vigilance on this thing.
Okay.
Pass turn.
I am not going to cast anything with Garth.
Not another Shiva Dragon?
I can only cast one. I can only cast each of the cards once.
Oh, right.
Unless they're like gone, right? Then you can do it again.
Yeah, unless it's a different Garth.
Unless if it's a different card.
So like clone spells. I see.
Blink him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, blinking too. Blinking would do it.
Blinking would definitely do it.
Flashing too. Well, you can't do that because I mean, if you do that, you'll go to jail.
We're gonna cast Wheel of Fortune.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
My hand's bad.
I have nothing.
can you not?
Nope.
Do it. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
I need
Take
things to
it.
do.
I'm so
hated
glad I
it.
got that Phyrexian Obliterator out so bad now.
Yeah.
I guess there's a
got
chance I can get my stuff back with my Crucible. So, okay.
Yeah, that's totally why I did it.
Yep.
You just draw 7, right? You don't draw.
Yeah,
however
discard
many-
then draw 7. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's pretty sweet.
You are my champion, my dog.
My dog.
You're my dog.
Okay. Hmm. Trying to think what I want.
To rule the world.
Same thing we want every night, Pinky. Listen, Wheel of Fortune gave me 6 really stinky cards and 1 really great card. But I just dumped 2 board wipes into the graveyard.
You just gave me a solid.
Oh wait, whoa. Wait, no, it's only for the battlefield. Yeah,
Hmm.
damn it.
I got a solid fighting chance, if you will.
I guess we'll play Demonic Tutor again. I'm then going to go to combat. Go ahead, Tim. You can tap one of my creatures down.
Yeah, tap the dragon.
And then after I'm done getting the card that I want, I'll pass the turn.
Shall we wait?
I'm not casting the card.
Okay.
Got
Is
it.
that enough? Okay. All right. All right, drawing my card for turn. Playing my land for turn. I'm going to pay 2 for Arcane Signet. Going to pay 3.
Those twos. It's between my legs.
Oh my gosh.
I'll pay 1, 2, 3 for Verity Circle. This is whenever a creature an opponent controls becomes tapped. If it isn't being declared as an attacker, I may draw a card.
Gross.
Love that card.
Yeah. I already played my land for turn. I want to leave up as much available mana as I can. So I think, yeah, I'm gonna pass.
Okay.
Mm.
Untap. Upkeep in Azure. I'll play a Temple of Abandon. Scry. Do we want to keep that on top? Actually, no, I'm done. So the Temple of Abandon is the Outpost Siege thing.
Oh, I see.
Yep.
No card. And then I will draw player cast. How do they play? I will play the Temple of Abandon. I will bottom that because that is not. No, I can't. It's not that useful for me right now. I'm gonna tap Ronus for 4 green.
I'm gonna draw a card.
That's fine. I'm gonna play a Thran Dynamo. Which, if I do tap it for mana, you get to draw another card because right now it is a creature.
Good on you.
Can I?
I will tap it so you can draw another card if you want. Oh,
Yep.
And it has haste, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And then I will tap it. So I'll tap it for 3 colorless, and I'll tap a red and a green for a Wild Seer Scouring Maw. He has trample and enchantment spells I cast from my hand have Cascade
Before
cool.
you cast that.
before I cast it.
So with it on the stack?
On the stack, yeah, with it on the stack, I want to do green and 1. And I'm going to duel for dominance. And I'm going to use my Phyrexian Obliterator to fight your commander.
His commander has ward.
Yeah, you have to pay 2.
Oh, shit. How's it? Do I have? Damn, I didn't have it. I'll do your tapped creature then.
All his creatures have ward.
Fucking hell.
Okay.
Because I was going to do that before he started doing all that stuff, but I couldn't catch what he's doing because that is a new commander and I have no freaking clue about it.
Well, hold on. If I clear, yeah, you know what? I I like what you're doing. So I'm going to
So it's still with my Scouring Ball on the stack?
yeah, so with that spell on the stack, I'm gonna path to exile the thing that's giving you everything ward 2.
Okay. And now I guess now you can do.
Now he can do it. Yeah.
Yeah. Now I'm going to
Picking on
fight.
the little guy.
Then fight your command. Then fight the other thing.
I
that's
tapped this
tapped.
very wrong.
And that'll
Like,
fight it.
Well, tap one thing that's tapped. This?
No, your
commander.
yeah, that thing.
Okay.
That's
It's
gonna
a
get
1/4.
hit. Oh, is it a 1/4? I'm
Yeah.
trying to find what's the most damaging, or what's the
I
most
mean,
power.
I think the
that's on the thing?
So the raccoon would deal 3 damage to your thing.
Everything else would deal 1 damage to, or 4 damage. Sorry.
I'll do your Thran Dynamo because it's a creature right now, right? With 4
Mhm.
power.
Yeah.
Okay, well I'll do that instead. I'm sorry, I'm just getting new to that commander. I'm sorry.
Well,
yeah,
so-
I'll do.
I mean, his 4 power, his Thran Dynamo right now has indestructible, so it wouldn't get rid of it.
True. It doesn't get rid of it, but what Phyrexian Obliterator states is whenever this thing is dealt.
Yeah, I know.
damage,
You would
I
just
want him to
sacrifice 4
sacking
permanents.
I'm sacrificing his his indestructibles.
You just-
I have 3 cats, by the way.
Either way, you're still going to get rid of 4 things.
Okay, I'll get rid of 3 cats, and I think that makes sense. Or he doesn't when it enters the battlefield. It makes sense. Okay, so now
Yes.
Wild Seer is on the field.
Correct.
Okay. Tap 3 red and 2.
Thank you, zombie. You saw what I was trying to do, is make him sack
Mhm.
indestructible things.
I'm gonna play a gratuitous violence.
Sweet Jesus.
If a creature I control would deal damage to a permanent, it does double.
You're currently tapped out, right?
Currently, yeah.
Sweet. Okay, that's fine with me.
No reason.
Okay. Moving to combat. Oh wait,
Alright,
but sorry. No, before I move to combat, I'm sorry. Cascade
Yes.
for 4 or less. Right? Yeah.
Mhm.
4. Nope. Oh,
Never go wrong with a Steve. You know why? Because I'm right here. Boom, baby.
okay, now entering combat.
Now you get to tap down something.
Yeah,
Sure
I
do.
will tap down.
I heard gratuitous violence is a mono enchantment. If it's tapped, it doesn't work. Is that how that works?
Certainly not true.
Oh, it was worth a shot.
I'm gonna tap down the Outpost Siege,
Okay.
and when that happens, it's gonna trigger my commander, and I am going to make another snowman, and I'm gonna draw a card.
Do you want a battle snowman?
Yes, I do.
And-
Thank you for asking.
You're welcome. And I'm
As long
gonna
as it's
send
not
my
the porn star, I think we're okay.
I'm gonna send my 2 enchantment creatures at zombie.
No, you're not.
Yeah,
Propaganda.
You're gonna pay 2 for those?
DW. Okay, yeah.
Damn you.
That's why I asked if
Okay,
you were
fine.
tapped out or not, because that was a very
Yeah,
relevant question.
these 2 are going to you.
Ugh.
You're gonna do what?
These 2 are going to
I
you.
think that-
It's
yeah,
2/4/4 indestructibles.
That deal double damage.
yeah. I think I have to throw the snowman in front of them.
Okay.
You're just having a snowball fight, that's all.
And I'll pass the turn.
Nice.
Whew. I survived.
What's him?
All 2 untap. Isn't that great?
Draw. It's beautiful.
It's a beautiful morning.
It's nighttime where I am.
I mean,
Oh,
it's
I
very
thought-
much nighttime here. Well,
Green.
technically speaking, it's AM.
Oh
So,
my god. Oh my god.
technically speaking,
Oh.
I
Now
could've
your stuff
sacrificed-
doesn't have indestructible anymore, right? Or is it
No,
only
they
on your
do.
turn? Let me read this, Commander.
yeah. I
No.
During
They're-
your turn.
They're no
Oh,
longer.
during your turn. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Okay,
I-
just wanted to see.
I should have realized I could have sacrificed the crucible to.
Oh yeah.
Green.
And
1, 2,
drawn 4 cards and
4,
discarded 3. Yeah, I guess that would have been pretty good.
and 1 extra, so 5 and 2 green. I'll play Old Gnawbone.
Oh, Gnawbone.
Nice.
You want to counterspell that? That's good.
Mm. Counterspell?
Uh,
Nah.
Pay the
I have-
1,
I have
2.
no-
Okay, hold on.
Well, I'm going to attack you with it. How's that feel?
Well, he can't attack me, but I don't know if I can have you gaining all that treasure.
I'm not going to gain that much treasure. I'm pretty sure a board wipe's going to happen, and Georgie's
Yes.
a little bit of a threat right now. So I want to get something out of this. It's the only
Yeah,
time I
just
ever
let
got to
him
play
make it
it.
hexproof.
I mean, well, hold on. I still haven't decided yet.
I can pay the 1 to do it, but
Oh, I know you can. Well, no, you're paying the 1. You've already paid the 1. I'm responding to the equipped. I think. Do I respond to the equipped? I think I do. Tim, draw a card. I'm gonna
Bam.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Terror, targeting Old Gnawbone.
really,
Yeah. That's,
come on, man.
That's a lot of treasure.
Come on, man, and that's nothing compared to
Hey,
what the
hey,
fucker's
hey.
doing over there.
And who helped you with that? I
Either
did.
way, it's still worse. It's his board's still worse than mine, but okay.
And you're acting like I don't have responses for that too.
Having that, I'll play Lightning Greaves. I'll put Lightning Greaves onto this. That was a. I don't feel right about that.
Old Gnawbone's scary. That wins games.
It doesn't win a game in a fucking spider deck. At all. Like, at all.
I also want you to remember. I also want you to remember who gave you 7 cards in your hand.
Just remember this is a very low powered deck. I was gonna pass the freaking turn because that was my only play that was gonna get a commander out.
Oh. We'll play Root Brown Crag.
Man, that sucks, dude.
We'll pay. All right, so Tim, go ahead and draw a card. We'll pay 2 for regrowth, targeting mana reflection.
You slag.
And then I will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cast said mana reflection. And then, Tim, I'm going to combat. What would you like to tap?
Tap the dragon.
Okay. Do you draw a card?
Yeah, I draw a card and make a snowman. And put a +1/+1 counter on a creature.
Pretty sweet. And then I'll pass the turn.
Hey, 23. Okay, can I do any other things? I don't know if I can do anything that is valuable.
Oh, before I untap.
Yeah, what am I thinking? Of course I can. So I'm gonna tap 1, 2. To activate Hilda's Crown of Winter, I'm gonna tap down Wild Seer, the Scouring Maw, and
With a
I'm
stun
going
card?
to make a snowman, draw a card, and put a +1/+1 counter. And then untap on my turn.
Me too.
Oh my god. What is going on here? Land for turn is Deserted Beach. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Teferi Who Slows the Sunset. So the +1 here is I choose up to 1 artifact, up to 1 creature, up to 1 land. If they're mine, they untap. If they're other people's, they tap. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna target Velo, Bard of the Brambles. I'm gonna target this island and my Soul Ring.
Sweet.
So that's gonna trigger Verity Circle, Solitary Sanctuary, and Hilda again. I gotta pay the win for Hilda. Drawing a card, adding a counter somewhere. Good grief! I hit this terrible pocket of land. And then
I did on my Wheel of Fortune too. I had
1, 2, 3, 4. Aven Wind Guide. All my creature tokens have flying and vigilance.
nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to move to combat, and I'm going to send both of these flying vigilant creatures at George. So a total of 10. And that's it, pass.
On your end step, Tim, I'm going to draw 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 cards.
Is it cake? I'm going to draw one as well.
Hey, bucket list achieved. I cast every single spell under Garth.
I wish it was fudge. Okay.
Untap, upkeep, exile top card. It's a Copperlight Gorge.
14. I was off by 1 card.
I have to ditch the hand size here.
I will play the Copperlight Gorge as my land for turn.
Jesus. I hit another patch of lands, guys.
So rich.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I wish it was fudge.
For the Might Stone and the Weak Stone,
Not this chimera.
I will. I'll give -5 to
Should I throw it away?
Seaboard Muse.
Hold on. What's the Mightstone Meekstone do?
ETBs, choose one. Draw 2 cards, or target creature gets -5/-5.
And you're targeting Seaborn Muse.
Send it to KJ. When you're ready.
I think it's safe to say Seaborn Muse has done enough.
Okay. And draw a card. Tap my Thread Dynamo for 3,
I'll draw a card.
and I will tap 2 red for a Berserker's Onslaught. Attacking creatures I control have double strike.
Oh my god!
That's insane.
Oh,
And then
wow.
I will cascade for 4.
Where's the kill spells like that one that you did?
No. It's a Smuggler's Surprise. I was told that I could, if it's a spree, I can pay whatever I want.
You have to pay it, but yeah, so you can cast it and then I think that's how it works on Cascade, right? And then you pay the extra.
Yeah.
Cascade is a separate cost. You can't pay into.
Right, but I don't. Is that how the spree mechanic works?
It says spree. Choose one or more additional costs. So if
Yeah,
I
it's an
pay-
additional cost. It's like kicker. You could pay a kicker if you wanted to.
I'll just pay 1 to give creatures I control with power 4 or greater gain hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. Oh, this is bottom of the library. Okay. Going to combat. Tim, the only things you can tap are my commander and Steve.
Okay, well that's what we'll do. We'll
Bello.
yeah, we'll tap down. So so we'll tap down your commander. Steve's just a 1/1, right? So I won't bother with that. Yeah, Citadel will target your commander. I will pay 1 and make another snowman.
Do you want to?
I'm gonna draw a card and put a counter on something.
And I will go to combat. Or in combat. Yeah, I'll just do it like I will send my Wild Seer and these 2 enchantments to Tim. Actually, no. Sorry. I'm going to send these 3 creatures at Tim. These 3. And then I'm sending these 3 at Jim.
That Phyrexian Obliterator is going to do some work here.
That is.
Oh wait, no, Phyrexian Obliterator. Oh yeah, it would just take the damage, and then you would have to sacrifice 8 permanents, I think, before second phase damage. That seems pretty good.
So they all have double strike.
And they deal damage. Yeah.
All right, so what the hell are you sending at me? Because I had an old knobbone that could at least put your health down some with
I have
cards in my hand.
I have 2 4/4s and a 6/6 coming at you. And the 6/6 has trap.
Yeah, I'm just going to do the Phyrexian Obliterator at the 6/6.
Okay, so it would deal 24 damage.
No, it would only deal 12, and then its Obliterator would die.
Yeah, and then
you'd have to sacrifice 12 permanents.
Yeah.
Before the second phase damage. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, hold on. So you're blocking that one creature. Tim, do you have blocks
Yeah, I'm gonna block all 3 of them.
with snowmen?
Yep.
Okay. So first strike damage, Phyrexian Obliterator takes 12 damage, and the trigger goes on the stack, which would be you have to sacrifice 12 permanents.
1, 2, 3. So wait, that was 1, 2, 3. So that's what? 9 more. That's 7 more. 6 more. Okay. That is that is 12 permanents that I have sacrificed.
So you're down to 2 lands, huh?
I'm down to 1 land.
1 land, Jesus.
Do I want to switch? You know what? Instead of Bellow, I'm going to actually get rid of my last land.
Instead of what?
So instead of sacrificing Bellow,
Got it.
I'm
What?
sacrificing my last land.
Oh, okay, I see.
I'll pass the turn.
So second strike damage would occur then.
I didn't even. I'm still trying to figure out what else he. Oh, okay. So he's doing. He sent 2 more at me.
Right, and they're
2.
Yeah, they don't have trample. You can just chump them.
Yeah, I'm jumping them.
so that would be all the damage has been mitigated because of way trample works with gratuitous violence, sadly. All right. Everyone lives.
Pass the turn.
Yeah. Draw. Land. I really wish you didn't do that to the one thing I needed. That put me back so fucking far. Because there's way more stuff on his field that's way worse than just one thing.
Right, and now he has 1 land.
I have 0 land.
He has 0
Zero
lands,
lands.
but there's still like much more problematic stuff on the field on his side than what I had. I promise you that.
It.
I feel like when they die any fucking way. So Toski. It's probably gonna get targeted.
No, Toski's great. I love Toski.
Shieldred.
Sweet.
Shit.
I'm glad I drew
shit.
those cards earlier.
Oh, shit.
I'm glad I drew those
Shieldred.
cards
I'm
earlier.
in trouble with Shieldred. Oh, Faraday Circles in May. Okay.
Lightning Greaves to Shieldred.
Yep.
You got it.
Green and 2. Curse of Clinging Webs. I will put it on to Tim. Whenever a non-token, that ain't gonna work because you can block.
Whatever non-token.
You can block with the damn snowman. I'll just do it to zombie.
So whenever one of my creatures die, it exiles.
Non-token creature dies and exiles, and I get to create a 1/2 green spider creature token with reach.
So I will say I only have one creature that's not a token. This is a token.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, everybody's got tokens except him, and they're all indestructible.
That's true.
So it's kind of a waste. Um, Pass turn.
Okay. We're gonna draw. We'll play Inventor's Fair. Uh, 1, 2, 3. Things are about to get spicy, people. We're gonna play Heartbeat of Spring. So all my lands tap for 3. Because the way replacement effects works, it makes me sad. So I guess I would have what color? I guess I'll have a blue left over from this. We'll use a blue and we'll add 3 white, I guess. Because things are gonna get complicated. 1, 2, 3, 5. We got blue. We're doing Wooburg order. Blue. Wooburg. R. G. So I have 3 white and 1 blue. And then that's all I have floating right now. We'll play.
You take your damage when you draw your cards.
Oh yeah, I took 2 damage. Thank you. We'll play Izzik Signet for 2 white. So we'll go here. We'll use the blue to add 2 blue and 2 red. 2. Okay, we will add 3 black and 3 green. To cast, and we'll use 1 of each color to cast Bringer of the Blue Dawn. So no white. So 1, 2, 1, 2. We'll play. We'll use the 2 black for Liquid Metal Torque. Actually, we'll use 1 black, 1 green. So I have 1 black. So we will have have one of each color that's not white. Um, we will. Um, hmm. Um, we're gonna use all 4 of this for Goblin Welder, Amulet of Vigor, and Dark Confidant.
Suddenly, your deck has creatures in it.
Suddenly, yeah. But don't forget your land's tapped for 2 now too.
That's great.
It's great news from what I hear. So that's 3, 6, 9. All right, I think that's it for me. So I'm going to discard the hand size. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm discarding 5 lands.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. On your end step, I'm gonna cast Bluster Squall Overloaded and tap down all creatures I don't control.
I like to believe that's all because of me.
So Jin has 3, you had 5. George's stuff was
2,
already
3,
tapped
4,
down.
5. Yep.
Is that right? Okay. So I'm gonna use the remaining four mana to make 4 more um, 4 more snowman, and I get 8 solitary sanctuary triggers and 8 verity circle triggers. So I'm gonna put I guess I should spread it out and be at least a little reasonable. I'll put 4 here and 4 here. Those are the solitary triggers, and I am going to draw 8 cards and take 16 life, which will end up being 18 when I draw the card per turn. So I'm just going to do that all right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can't believe that is happening, but untap. Draw my card per turn. I already took the damage for it. Man. All right. Okay. So Heartbeat of Springs just lands. Okay.
Mhm.
So
Yep.
1, 2. 3, 4. Actually, let's do it this way. That's 5. I'm gonna cast Virtue of Loyalty, and I'm gonna cast the enchantment side of it. And then I'm gonna plus Teferi, untap this artifact in this land, target a creature that's already tapped, which essentially is meaningless at this point.
Question.
Yes.
What was y'all's favorite out of the Crisis series? 1, 2, or 3?
The Crisis series? I would have
Yeah,
to know what that is.
Oh, it's all right. So Crisis was about this alien race, and it was found in Crisis 1. It was on a meteorite, crashed into a island off of the coast of off one of the Asian countries. And you're in like this power suit, right? And you're like this dude named Prophet. And then in Crisis 2, they go to New York. The aliens go to New York, start fucking shit. These things look like squids in power armor, right? And it's you're basically in a nano suit. It has hardening, cloak, and super strength, all that shit.
By the way, Lotus, your creatures are tapped then too.
Yeah, I know. I just I checked out, looking through my. I kind of checked out after the old knob on got hit. That was it for me.
Yeah, it was a rough move, but I think it was the right call.
I still am going to say it wasn't just because of all the other stuff that's on the field besides just the one card. There's a lot more synergy going on than just the one thing. Anyway, but you have to look at the Crisis games. They're good games. 1 wasn't the greatest, but it's the opening of the game of the series. But 2 and 3 were by far the greatest because in 3 you had a fucking nano bow. And that bitch was bad.
So Teferi also gains me 2 life. I missed this. I got Dream Shackle Geist, Ice Rot Sentry. I cast these 2. I think that is as much as I can do before moving to combat. I am going to move to combat, and this is 10, 16, and 16 is 32. So I can do. I'm gonna send. Even Wind Guide, this 10-10 snowman, 3 of my other snowmen at George, which is 28. And I'm gonna send my commander and the last snowman at Zombie. And yes, I'm gonna pay for propaganda.
So that would be
So it would be 4 plus 6. It would be 10 6 commander damage.
I think I'm just gonna cast Psych Rift Overload and crack the Inventor's Fair.
Good grief.
3, 6, 9, 10, 11. So
You're not gonna let me kill George.
well, if you didn't attack me, yeah, I was gonna let you kill George.
You'd rather not have it. You'd rather give him another turn. And
You don't have lands.
He has 0 lands.
Give me another turn with no land.
yeah, 0 lands and a bunch of creatures he can attack with.
Not anymore. They won't.
I get it. He can't attack you. Okay. Well, I will respond to that. I'm going to drop 2 white.
Well, hold on. Let me see how much mana I have. So I have 3, 6.
Damn, you're fine.
Yeah. Hold on. There was 4.
Oh, wait, we forgot the 9.
12, 13, 14. I have 14 floating. I'm using 7 for this, and I'll have 2 blue amongst other stuff floating. So I haven't cracked this yet.
Yeah, so let's drop 2 white.
So that would be 11. No.
Let's
12,
path your welder.
14. -7. So I have 7 mana floating right now.
All right, so I'm gonna cast Path to Exile, targeting your Welder.
That's fine.
I'm gonna cast Swords to Plowshares, targeting your Dark Confidant.
So I'll gain 2 and search for a land. A basic land, specifically.
I'm gonna do Chop Down, Giant Killer, and Destroy your Bringer.
How much mana do you have floating?
1 more.
How much does
And
chop
2
down
more.
cost?
3.
Well,
So much for that psych rift and then go smack somebody.
I wouldn't have smacked anyone anyway. It's not how this deck wins.
That's right. You say you don't win through combat damage.
Am I out of basics? Thought I had one of each basic. Oh yeah, here's the island. And then Bringer's just destroyed, which would then get exiled, right?
Oh, because you have the because that thing's still in play when it resolves. Yes.
Take a look at my hand real quick, because I have 7 mana. So I choose one or the other. Do you have enough to cast the Crackdown again?
Yes.
I guess I'll bounce the Bringer back to my hand.
Okay.
And then I have 3 mana left, which I can't do anything with. Alright, so all that's resolved.
Okay.
I need to gain 1 life. No, 2 life from Bob. And then these are here, this is here. This is untapped. And then everyone has all their stuff in their hand.
Yep.
That's
I
not
have
me.
all my stuff in hand, and I have 1 card left over.
Actually, I should have just let Bringer die, and I should have just bounced Garth to my hand. What the hell was I thinking?
Okay, so my second main Heartbreak still in play, right?
Yep.
So I'll tap 2, 1 to get Soul Ring back out. 2 more to get Signet back out.
Oh,
2
I have an
more to
island
get-
untapped
to play
because of
Mindstone.
Amulet.
Sure.
And then I will activate Inventor's Fair and search for an artifact.
All right, that's it. Pass. I have to discard the hand size.
All that
Alright.
stuff is George. All that stuff is in your hand.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Psych rift returns all permanents, non-land permanents. So we got fresh board right now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'll get a door to nothingness.
You don't
1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 11. Pass.
That enchant lands in your hand too.
Pay the 1 Soul Ring.
Your land's tapped for
Ring.
2, and that enchantment should be in your hand.
Oh, lands tap for 2.
They tap for an additional, so your Temple of the False Gods will tap for 3.
Right. What about this? Since it's enchanted with
Well,
a tap.
it shouldn't be enchanted unless if you played that just now.
Oh yeah, no, it's not. That's right. The enchantment being hand. Dumbass. All right, so I'll do 1 here. So floating a generic, 1 to use for that. Well, in that case, four green, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Actually, I'll tap that for what colors? There's green on the other side, right?
I have all 5 colors.
Okay, I'll use this for double green. That's more preferable. Double green.
Hmm?
Use 1 for that. 4 green. Actually, 3 green total. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Praetor's Council.
Good card.
I will get my whole deck, hit my whole grave. No maximum hand size. That is exiled. I will not have enough to even play the shit.
Man, I should have gotten fucking like something different with my Inventors Fair. I should have gotten thing that draws me lots of cards.
Old Nobum.
No responses. It gets to stay this time.
Yeah, but you're gonna win.
Not yet.
Pass turn.
I mean, I can take one person out. We're gonna draw freaking A. Alright, at least this turn won't take as long. We'll play a command power. Tap this for 3, which will then tap this for 4. So, 2, 6 mana. I will play Collective Restraint, which is 4. So I have 2 left. 2 plus 3 more. Be 6. 7, 8. I'm playing Bringer of the Blue Dawn again. Two, 3, 4, 5. Leave me alone. Go to nothingness. It will be untapped. Pass the turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. Land. Pass.
Draw.
I should probably just speed this up by killing people with attack damage too, huh?
Play what's this called? Bird Willow Clearing.
Don't attack me, your old Nullbone can go wherever you want.
I already know what you're gonna do, bro.
And it costs 5 to attack me if anyone cares. Or, sorry, 7. Per creature.
2. Lightning Greaves. Attached to Old Gnawbone. Black and black. 1, 2, 3. 2 black and 1 of that. Brexian Arena.
Nice.
Black. Green. The other black. No, I used the black. Green, black. And 4 Shelob for the first time.
She made it. We did
I told
it,
you
kids.
this deck is a very slow deck, and it's nothing but it's damn near nothing but spiders. And you wanted to take out Old Gnawbone at the beginning of the fucking round, of the beginning of this turn. Made no damn sense, but I got you. You're gonna win anyway, so it's okay. Green snare spinner. Old Gnawbone will go to George on combat.
It's a 7, right?
Yeah. I'll create 7 treasures. One, 2, 3, 4. Children. Three of it. Oran Reef Recluse. And I'll pass.
All right. Untap upkeep. I'll draw 2 cards from Bringer. I'll take 4. And I'll draw a card for turn. I'll take 6. Dang it. I can't draw anything good, can I? Well, I mean, anything that I need. We'll play a Dragon Skull Summit. 6, 7, 8, 9. Do I break my rule and just kill people with attack damage? I think I should. All right.
You'll probably be jailed for 1,000 years.
Yeah, probably. Tim, I'm gonna attack you. I'm gonna go to combat and attack you with a 5/5, Tim.
Yeah.
And then I will 3, 6. That would be 11 plus 3 more. That should be enough to kill you.
Okay, I'm dead.
I will go to second main phase. I will 2 or 3 blue, white, red, black, green. I have 15 mana in my mana pool. I will door Lotus.
Of course. See, told you.
And then I guess I'll play Silent Arbiter for the remaining and a Soul Ring. Go ahead, George.
Told you, man. This deck don't fucking play. Is too weak to really do anything.
I'll just say you got it.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just attack with a really big Shivan Dragon next turn.
I am gonna go to sleep. So y'all have a nice night.
Have a good one.
See ya, good games. Yeah,
So-
I feel like killing with the Shivan Dragon is as close to like on theme as possible. It's not killing with the door, but at least you're killing with your commander.
Yeah. I mean, also, I just didn't want to spend half my day looking for... I have the door on the board. I didn't want to spend half my time... So, the cards that I would have drawn a Chromatic Orrery, which would have allowed me to draw 5 more cards, which would have been 3, 4, 5. It would have been a Rings of Brighthearth, which would have been able to copy, and a Word of Invention to be able to get something else or whatever. So it would have just taken time to find it, but I probably could have done it that way too. So Tim, we need to figure out what we're doing for the next podcast episode.
Are we?
Ban door to nothingness.
Yeah.
I mean,
Usually it kills everybody at the same time.
Yeah.
I killed his goblin welder.
because I was going to use that
Yeah.
Goblin Welder to sacrifice something to bring it back.
Bring it right back. Yeah, he could have gotten at least 2 people with the welder, but still. Yeah, it's always
I
fucking
just-
cyclonic. It's always cyclonic.
I'm not gonna
man.
lie to you, dude. The main thing is I still feel like, and I will die on the hill, whether anyone likes it or not. The old Gnawbone to like everything that was being played before old Gnawbone.
So I had a Cyclonic Rift in my hand the whole time, and I had the mana to cast it the whole time. So I put my guard down with the Cyclonic Rift on your turn to kill your old Gnawbone because you're right. You
But
said you have a
saw
whole
what
bunch
I
of
was
spiders.
doing.
I
But you saw
understand.
what I was doing. Spider, barely anything else, barely nothing to play.
Right,
Didn't
but
even do any damage to anybody. So clearly I'm not doing anything with it except for trying to get treasures to get my commander out and hopefully do something with it. That's why I feel like when it comes to threat assessment, the person who is doing 10 times more shit than the other
right, but I
person-
had the response for that threat too. So because if any of that got directed towards me, I would have just Cyclonic rifted earlier, right?
But was I going to come at you? No. The person who was attacking me the most was trying to kill me. I was going to go after George. He was the only person who was doing something.
Well, part of the problem was my deck was clearly way more powerful than yours, and
Clearly, because I
Yeah.
told you before, it wasn't a deck that's meant to be in a high powered. I just wanted to show off the spiders. I didn't get to do that.
Right.
So at that time, I'm sitting here just like, well, why the fuck did you do that?
because
Ain't no fucking reason, no sense in doing it. There was no sense. I can't have a conceivable way of doing it.
well, I mean, I'm just playing my outs, right? So if I don't have to return everyone's board because you played an old Gnawbone, and I can just take care of the old Gnawbone and still have answers for everyone else, I think I'm just playing my lines properly. I would have done the same thing to Jet too if he played a really big scary card to do the same, something of similar.
True, but there was other things that were being played before even old Gnawbone was even a.
To be fair, he was not scary to me. So here's the thing about threat assessment. The threat to you might not be a threat to me. All his creatures meant nothing to me because he wasn't saving any of his mana to attack me. So my propaganda was stopping him cold.
True, and you did state that if you don't attack me, I won't kill you. That was a
Right.
threat.
Right.
So in other words, you were a threat to everyone since turn 1 on that game because of how you assessed assessed it.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
therefore you.
I should always be the threat with this deck. Always.
So in that case, then I should be playing this deck.
Yeah.
And nobody would be having fun at that point.
Is that your pirate
It's a
deck?
Cyclonic
Well,
Rift.
so this isn't like a CDH deck because of me trying to win with Door. I can win with the Shivan Dragon. I can technically deck people with Brain Geyser and stuff. But other than that, I don't have any other win cons in the deck. I don't have any backup plans because somebody who I'm not going to mention any names exiled my door, and I was like, oh well, what the hell am I going to do now? So
Yeah, I mean that's how you beat that deck.
yeah, oh absolutely.
It's
You
fair.
take away its win conditions. That's one way to
Right,
beat it.
so-
In all fairness, you gotta admit that I wasn't playing a deck that was comparable to any of y'all's.
oh no, I
it's just
100% agree.
For
And
that second game, I was doing nothing. Now the first game, yeah, I was a complete control. But on the second game, I decided to go way lower than what I was than the threshold just to do something.
yeah,
But yet,
I
would
can-
expect to at least I'd expect at least to understand that I'm not going to be doing anything with it because I
So-
had how many 1-3s on the field, 1-1s and 1-3s on the field.
and I mean, to be fair, I mean, you also have to look at, like, I mean, I did fill up your hand when your hand was empty. Like, I wasn't just like,
No. Like,
Now, I'm not-
You can't tell me that, homie.
Yeah, the
Was,
Wheel of Fortune was totally.
Wheel of Fortune was to
benefiting yourself.
everybody.
That
that was
Wheel
to
of
benefit
Fortune.
yourself in anything.
Yeah, that Wheel of Fortune ruined my game because
Oh,
I
did it really?
absolutely had two. Yeah, I had 2 board wipes in my hand. Like I was
Yeah,
going to
you,
be
you
able to
dumped him
control.
out too.
I really actually I had every intention of wiping the board because George kept coming at me with that army, and I needed to deal with his commander. And I didn't
Yeah.
have any target
Yeah, I get it.
removal yet. So like you made me pitch both of my board wipes, and I think they're the only 2 in the deck. So I'm like, okay,
Oh.
at this point, I have to
I
try to
have
be
no
aggressive.
board wipes in my deck.
Yeah. And then,
Jesus.
like, when I go for the kill shot with him, you psych rifted at that moment just because I
Yeah.
was doing you 10 damage.
right. I mean,
Yeah,
I
that
probably
made-
could have let him
that's
die,
pretty
but
bad.
like, it doesn't, like, either way, like, you get to build up a little, but like, at that point, I've won the game.
Yeah, but there was, so
No,
that,
that-
was
and
that
that's
was
my
just
point.
to smear shit onto the face. So you're
Yeah.
like, yeah, I'm gonna let it live. If you don't swing it at me, you were gonna door to nothing me anyway. I
Well-
knew the plan before you even acknowledged the existence.
Well,
of
so
no, I'm on again. Hold on, but to be fair, was that not smearing shit into rubbing salt
So-
into the wound?
So to be fair, the only reason why I doored you when I did was because I didn't want to drag the game on longer. Because usually the
You just said, fuck it, I win.
so the usual goal of the deck is to win with nothing but door. Like I door everyone. But I didn't want you guys to sit here and watch me play Magic. Like that's why I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna fucking door you, and then I'll attack Tim with Shivan Dragon, and then I would have attacked him with Shivan Dragon the next turn. So,
I feel like though the assessment of what was happening is what you should have done. You should have took the 10 damage on the second main, Psych Rift. You already got a guy killed. That makes it to where you don't have to worry about him no more. Then you can just Shivan Dragon door instead of like, oh, I'm gonna Psych Rift and then let everybody play their
That's
deck.
fair.
yeah.
You could've let me kill him.
And then
You could've
kill
let me
and
kill
then
him
kill
first.
us off by just rubbing salt in the wound at that point. That was
Yeah.
a salt in the wound move. Ain't gonna lie, you did a good game. That was a good game, not gonna lie. But to be fair, in my defense, I was playing shit because I'm playing a shit deck. It's not meant to be in 8s in any part of 7 or 8s. That
Sure.
was like a 6. That was a full on 6 deck. No matter
Yeah,
what it
for
had in
sure.
that deck, it was not a high powered. It's meant for battle cruiser. But what you did was you prolonged the game even further by 2 turns, if not 1 or 2 turns, because I checked out at that point. But you let everybody else play the decks, play their cards out of their hands. Oh, well, I'm going to do this, then kill, then door. Just kill somebody, let the dude kill somebody, then you take the 10, wouldn't have mattered. You were going to win regardless. Take the 10 damage, then Psych Rift, then do your thing, then kill me. Either way, that was a lot faster. That would have
Yeah,
been
it
a lot
would have been.
faster.
It would have been a turn.
I'm not knocking you for what you were doing as a player because that is what a critical thinker would have done anyway in a situation just to play the game. But as far as like a player goes, like not a content creator, but a player, that would have been more preferable move when someone says, "I'm going to go." The game was being prolonged. You feel me?
So honestly, this could be an interesting podcast topic.
That would be an
Um,
interesting podcast topic.
just like trying to figure out what's best for the table versus like what's best for the game, right? Because like I mean at this point we're arguing cement like I mean like realistically how long did those last 2 turns last? Like they were 30-second turns for everybody. Tim says draw go. He says draw land go. You say play a couple of
this,
cards.
this, and this,
Right.
and then it was like, well, at that point, you gave me false hope that I was never
Yeah.
gonna. That I was because I already knew what you was gonna do.
Right, and I deliberately did nothing because the game was over.
Right.
Like I had
So-
plays, but they were meaningless at that point. Like
Right.
and really like it is an interesting topic to talk about, but it's also why I think Cycrift is too strong.
Oh, I
Like,
agree.
I
I
think
agree.
Cyclift
Cycrift is
is
way too strong.
and I
You,
think it
imme-
should
you,
be.
you immediately won the game. Like you went Cycrifting at that moment, the game was over. And I hate to end a game like that. I hate to have it be like, okay, now it is so because it is so one-sided, and at that point, especially in that deck where you are so set up, so you're so much further ahead of us at that point.
Right,
that
right.
There actually is no joy in continuing the game
So
at that point.
You're like looking at me while I'm trying to like when I started playing the old Gnawbone, the side, the thing, played everything, got the boots on it, swung, got my commander out for the first time ever in this entire game.
Yeah.
You're literally looking at me while you're jogging behind me while I'm fucking breathing heavy. Come on, man. You almost got it. You got it. And then fucking door me. Fuck off.
Yeah,
That's it. That's it.
I don't know. Like I obviously I'm not trying to make anyone salty, right? Like that's not the intention of this deck.
Oh no, this
Um,
is just who I am as a person. I give critical thinking a broad. I do.
Well, no,
I'm
like
a very blunt critical thinker.
no, I mean you're bringing up valid points because again, like I'm not here to make anyone feel bad, right? Like that's
Right.
not my intentions when I play this deck. My intention is to have that secret commander and like normally like I try to like I don't like I was thinking to myself I should like instead of searching for the like this is one of those things where it's like it just prolongs the game where it's like okay well I could have searched for chromatic orrery and gotten that drawn 5 cards like because like I had such a unimaginable amount of mana, right? So I could have drawn like 5 more cards, which would have gotten me deeper to the, like any of the pieces that got me a door or gets me the door itself. You know what I mean? So it's like it's a tough choice. Like this deck is very complicated to pilot. You wouldn't think it would be complicated, but just like with all the pieces that need to go into place, like sometimes I'm not thinking necessarily, oh, I could have just attacked him and I could have done this and win the game that way. But like when you
Yeah, and we all know that like when you get to that level, when you get to those turns, when you get to the late turns, when everybody's like actual engine is running, and in fairness to Jin, like your engine wasn't running because the deck is like it is a lower power deck. So, but whenever when you get to that point where your deck is running at full throttle and everything's going, it's intensely complicated and it's very hard to find the right line. It's just, and really
Right.
that deck in particular, that Garth One-Eye deck it is fundamentally a control deck.
yes,
Like it really is meant to sit back and find the right moment to respond, and it's actually like because of what Garth does, it's remarkably good at controlling the flow of the game. So while everybody, and I think that's where some of the bad feels come in, is it feels like no matter how much we do to set up, it doesn't matter. Like everything,
Right.
And I see both
everything.
sides of the coin.
Yeah, yeah.
I see it now. You see my side. Now I'm
Of
going to
course.
see your side. When you're getting into those long ass turns because you already have the
Yeah.
setup going, you will sometimes forget. I do it too. I have a deck that I don't play with at all, and that's my Narset and Light and Master.
Mhm.
No
Yeah.
one likes that deck, so I never
Right.
play it, but it's built for a reason. I want to infinitely turn kill you no matter what happens, and it will happen.
right,
But when I
right.
have to set up for it. That's the thing. I have to set up for it. I have to make sure that my deck isn't going to get taken out by certain things like smoke or anything like that because
Right.
of smoke makes it where you can't do spell or you
Mhm.
can't do free spells, or is it extra turn? I think it's extra turns. and stuff like that. I have to think about that stuff. But then when you're already there, when I'm already there, I will forget that I have to do a lengthy turn just to win on that turn. Or I will completely just forget how to do it sometimes, and I will do it in ass backwards way. Take my dinosaur deck. It is very straightforward. It was fast, and I will attack no matter what. Even if I have like one dinosaur on the field, I'm going to initially try to attack with it. Y'all had stuff on the field at the time, but as soon as I got Gishath out, I kept swinging no matter what. That's how that deck wins. It's very simple, it's non-complicated, very simple. You don't need a whole lot of mana for it to do what it needs to do. Now, your Garth One Eye is just like this deck. This is my human control deck. This is literally nothing but stacks and tacks, along with none of us being able to play your all's commanders. I will destroy all your lands, and I will take control of your lands.
Yeah, I mean, like, at least like the way I try to control this game, and I understand like losing your one big powerhouse card, right? Like, I can understand that being frustrating and everything like that. But like, at least the way like this deck tries to control things, like, yes, I have a couple of free counter spells, but usually I'm protecting my stuff when I'm using those counter spells or something like that. But the way this tries to control the deck is just like, it's the leave me alone kind of thing, or I slow the game down. Yeah.
Isn't that definitively stacks though? Like that, the leave me alone cards are stacks pieces.
Yeah, so like
how the humans are. I have blind obedience. I have a couple other things that make it where stuff comes in tapped. I mean, I have Elish Norn, the Grand Xenobite. I have Drannith Magistrate, Dauntless Dismantler. I have Grasp of Fate. I have a bunch of stacks pieces to where it leaves me you leave me the hell alone, or you'll get your stuff exiled. Right. Or your lands will get taken away. I have that threat assessment when I tell somebody, hey, I'm going to make sure this shit goes away. My last stream, I literally did something for someone that I never do for people because they were going to quit so early, and I had an Armageddon and I used it, and the dude goes, I'm going to scoop because that's bullshit. Homie, what? Fine, I will exile the card and I will draw another. I did that for him. I shouldn't have, because the man complained so much. I actually went ahead and just swung on him and killed him.
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with cards like that, and like I understand like you didn't do much that game, and then I destroyed your powerful thing, but like it's the whole like at that moment I don't know what's in your hand. I did just fill it up. And you have an old Nullbone that's going to guarantee you 7 treasures, and at that point you still had your Phyrexian Obliterator, who you could have just fought my Garth One Eye, and I'm sacrificing 5 of my permanents. So like you had things.
Weren't doing anything to me.
Oh, I understand that, but like when I play this deck, I always assume I'm public enemy number 1, because if you played against this deck, you know you have to, or I'm going to win. Like, that's what this deck does.
Right, and you weren't on my radar because, and you could see that you was not on my radar because the one person who was swinging so much at me was already my threat.
Yeah,
the one guy up, George, was swinging at was swinging at me and Tim the whole time.
Well, that's because I had a propaganda on turn 3. Like
it is because you had a propaganda.
That's true, because you had a propaganda. He could have paid for it. Like, honestly, he could have paid for it, but he didn't want.
But he just kept wanting to further his board, which you can't always blame him. People for doing that.
There was threat assessment. Yeah, not to you, but eventually, if you didn't get what you needed, it was going to happen. He was going to turn his entire wheelhouse straight towards you.
And but I still had to answer for that problem.
True.
Yeah.
So there was the problem you had, and not only that, if it wasn't for the Phyrexian Obliterator, he wouldn't have been totally fucked.
Right.
Cypress,
well,
land's gone.
I was half tempted to. Even though I wasn't being attacked, I was half tempted to Cyclonic Rift everyone's board when he just swung out at both of you guys. But I was like, all right, I mean, I'll just let it go. I mean, like, that's the whole, like, let him kill him. So, like, it's the whole same argument. Like, I guess I'll just let you two. Because, like, I don't know. For me, it's, like, more hilarious if I'm killing more than one person with the door at a time. So, like, I sometimes try to keep everyone alive.
True.
Yeah.
Which
So
isn't
the same
nice.
argument can be
Which
made
isn't
for-
nice. So that's why I was like, you know what, like the second to the last time I was like, you know what, go ahead, you attack him, take out as much of his stuff. Like,
True. And like the same argument is fair in the sense of like you should have let him kill George, then Psychrift.
right.
The 10 damage wasn't going to kill you at all. You had the foresight for the threat for you had the
Right.
foresight right then and there for it. It would have been less of that many turns to do what you needed to do. If you get what I'm saying. I said that so weirdly, but
No, I
You
get
get
it.
what I
Like,
said.
I could have ended the game sooner,
Yeah.
but like the, I don't know. It just seems like, yeah, there was better lines, right? But like, I still ended up winning the game, right? Right. So like,
Mhm.
how much of a difference does it make whether there was 5 minutes longer or not? Especially when we're talking about like an hour and a half game. What's 5 minutes, right?
I guess in the sense because at that point we didn't know what you were doing. I didn't know what you was going to do. Y'all two know each other. I don't. I don't
That's
know
fair.
I don't know what's going to happen. I would rather the game end quicker when I see a board state that has the win automatically, and
Yeah.
not be able to watch me from the back end
Well-
try and build up, and then oh well, I'm going to kill you now. You see what I'm saying?
Well, so
It's
that's
like,
that. Well, that's why I changed my mind. Like, I originally, like, I planned on letting that game go 3 or 4 more turns so I can crack that door, in everyone's face instead of just like killing people with Shivan dragons. You know what I mean? Like, I was tempted. I really was. Like, I was this close to just like saying, okay, like, I'm just gonna hold the door in my hand, or just like, you know what I mean? Like, I was tempted to
Yeah.
just not play the door at all, and then
Yep.
and just
just beat the
wait
dragons.
and just wait because that's what this deck can do. This deck can wait, and I could have done that and just won with the door to nothingness, but I changed my mind. I was like, all right, I'll play the door. So if someone tries to attack me, I can kill him if I want, and then
So the moral of the story is don't play with your food. And with that,
it's
Yeah.
2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I need to go to bed.
It is, yeah. It's 1 o'clock in the morning for me, guys. But it's still, but in all honesty, I still had a great time playing with you guys.
yeah,
It was a
Yeah,
very
I
fun
definitely had a
game.
lot of fun too.
yeah,
Yeah,
Awesome.
both games were legit. I loved them both. Your deck is still pretty damn fun, regardless of how it won. It was still a fun deck to watch and see. But hopefully I can get the spiders better next time. But
Mhm.
who
Yeah,
knows? But yeah, y'all hit me up if y'all want me to join in for like
Cool.
yeah, for
for
sure.
some stuff and all that stuff. Well, yeah, y'all take it easy. Have a great
Yep.
night,
Great to meet you.
and hopefully see y'all there. Yeah,
Yep,
great
see you
to meet
later.
y'all
See you
too.
soon.
Have a good one. I'll text you tomorrow about like
Yeah, sure.
figuring out if we're gonna record this Sunday or
I'm just
I
gonna
doubt
tell
it.
you no, right? I'm just gonna tell you
Yeah.
no right now. Like I'm packing up more of my mom's stuff tomorrow.
Oh,
than
right.
on
I forgot
Sunday.
you're
Like,
still doing that stuff.
No, not a chance. It's like next weekend, maybe.
Okay.
Like the a Sunday, a week from Sunday, yes. But yeah, let's just talk. Let's text and brainstorm and figure out what we're doing. I thought we were doing a deck tech next.
Yeah, that's what's
Um,
supposed to be next, but like
I think
I don't
that's
have
the
any new
layup, and
decks. Yeah, I just
it's my turn.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, it's my turn, and I'm gonna do a Bloomberg commander. I don't know what yet, but so just let me sort that out. I'll
Sure.
figure it out and come up with something in the next week. But I think that doing a deck tech first will be a great way for us to get the ball rolling again.
I agree.
So
I agree.
Let's just do that.
And then if you're interested in playing Magic either tomorrow or Sunday, just let me know.
Yeah, I'm also gonna say no to that.
Oh, okay. All right, that's fine.
Yeah, there's no way. It's better for me not to try to stretch myself into
Oh,
that at this
I'd
point.
rather get the no now and then
Yeah.
ask
Yep.
tomorrow night and say, "Do you want to play?" And then now I
Yep.
know I can just do my thing.
something.
Yeah.
Do something else. We'll catch up next week.
All right, sounds good. See you.
All right, GG's.
Bye, stream.